All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday. It is episode 270, I think. Is that thing? Is that what that thing said? 270 of the Spick and Span Show, live Tuesdays at 4 p.m., plus the other like 500 weekly episodes we did prior to that. When you break that down, that's, that's a solid 5 years.
Yeah, 5 to 10.
Turn up Tuesday, everybody. We're going to give everybody an air horn right now because we are we're going to have an exciting show. I think that's why. I think that's one of the reasons. We've got a lot of stuff to announce. We've got a lot of guests coming on. We've got a lot of great things happening, and I think this is like kind of like a little bit of a nice ebb in the ebb and flow of this off season because there's nothing extremely crazy going on. Still,
not yet.
Still not yet. Not yet. It's still going.
Yeah.
It's still going. Yeah, Gabe, this hat is... Which hat are you talking about? Because Kyle's hat's pretty cool, too. Camille makes fun of me.
It's probably yours, because I wear this all the time. So
yeah, this is a cool hat. This is a nice hat.
Yeah,
yours is different. Yeah, big thank you over there to the Finley guys. You know, they made this hat. Actually, I think it was a combination of Jimmy and Tyler Mashad. Made the Can't Coach It, Just Poach It, and I just kind of went to my P.O. box.
Oh, I couldn't even see it because the rope was like above.
Yeah. So I went to the P.O. box at the beginning of this year, and this thing was just randomly in there. And everybody's like, I love that hat. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This is a great hat. And so I hit him up, and I was like, hey, can we get some of these for the Dynasty booth at World Cup? And he's like, absolutely. So he made 25 different variants, just like different colors, different things. So big shout out to Finlay for the hat hookup. We're gonna have him up on the Dynasty site maybe when Yosh gets back from vacation. He's in Maui right now, so good for him. And
I'm just reading some of these.
Oh,
like this one.
And we'll be I need to turn my live chat on right here. So we'll have some of these things up with a couple other things. Speaking of what's going on the Dynasty website, we just officially launched the charity raffle tickets are now live on the site, $45 a piece. I've already got a ton of commitments for donors, and I put Tigerwear in there because I figured I didn't have to ask.
Yeah.
But we got Tigerwear merch available as prizes. We've got stuff from HORMESIS, we got stuff from JT, we got stuff from Planet Eclipse. We got a couple of their barrels, their pro barrels. HK Army and Marky have agreed to donating some stuff as well.
Nice.
I'm gonna ask. We got Anthony Vitale coming on, so maybe we get some ProFlex Builder, or if T2 you're watching this, maybe get a ProFlex Builder gift certificate or two.
It's interesting.
I'm gonna hit up Deviate. What's that?
But San Diego Dynasty is just Yosh.
It is. Would you just? Yeah, that's stuff. I think that's on the website right there.
No. This
It's like a little side thing. Yeah, we got offers. What does it say? Offers a selection of paintball equipment and apparel, including paintball markers, masks, and team branded clothing. It also provides various membership options that grant access to ... Intel sessions. Also, the Dynasty Champions Club is legit. That's as good as you get.
Grant access to exclusive online communities and events.
That's it. Right there. We actually do have more Dynasty Champions Club memberships as well still available because if you guys hadn't seen, we hooked everybody up with a Pro DNA / Dynasty collab field bag. That thing is absolutely sick, and it came with some DV8 parts as well. So we got a lot of stuff that we have to give away. Additionally, the Boat Squad. Let me give a little air horn for the Boat Squad. I meant to update the emojis, but have not gotten the emojis because I got a Boat Squad emoji that for some reason is not on there. Is that you, Tigerwear's dance layer?
I was just clicking. I was like, what's on these Google thing?
Yeah, the Tigerwear dance layer. Dancer's layer. Wow. Look at that. That's a move right there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, big stuff going on. The link, I'm going to put a link to the Spick and Span charity raffle because I have not actually updated it in the show description. We do have a lot of stuff linked in the show description. I believe ProPeptides is down there. There is a 20% off code for that. You got codes for HORMESIS. You got codes for Insta360 Go. They're having like up to 33% off new holiday sale. You got the Go 3S and the Go Ultra. Those are linked down below. Oh, Nick, I can do whatever I want. I'm spamming everything. I'm spamming it all. Speaking of spamming, we've got the Boat Squad giveaway. I'm gonna give away these Birthstone goggles today, right now. Boat Squad, you guys rock. You're getting these goggles. Somebody is. So you got like right now a 20% chance of winning these things. Plus, not sure if these are NXL legal, but you're gonna get them anyway, and you can do with them what you like. So, yeah, the NECTR code is solid. I think NECTR's got some new NECTR stuff in there. There's some new NECTR flavors.
Yeah,
they're supposed to send some. I thought I was gonna get down here for the weekend. So, and I think this month, next week, we're gonna give away another Boat Squad member prize. So you got some pretty good odds of winning some stuff here. There's only 5 Boat Squad members currently, and then we're gonna load up some mega member stuff. But on top of that, I just want to remind you guys, the holiday raffle, all proceeds go to charity. So what generally happens is, depending on, I think we made like $7,000 or $8,000 last year. I should probably do better at writing this thing down so we can kind of keep track. But I think overall, the Spick and Span community, all said and done, we've raised for between internally and externally for the communities around like $70,000 or $80,000 over the last several years.
Yeah.
All for charitable causes and donations.
These are on sale.
They're on sale. Yeah. Okay. Compared at 44.82. I just I don't know why it says 95 always or 99. I know it's a psychological thing, but I was born in 82, so.
Oh, you put that like
so
that.
I made it $44.82 instead of 45. So. Anyway, so the way we divvy it up is when you buy a raffle ticket, you're going to have at least 1 in 10 chance. My guess is from the amount of donations that we already have, and I haven't even made all of the calls on my call list, you'll have better than a 1 in 10 chance of winning something pretty cool, valued at more than what the retail value is. I'm going to get James from Island Design to throw in maybe some team packages as well. Gabe, but yeah, Sloan's got a membership on all of them. Yeah. So the charity is, so this is a great question, Chris. The way that the charity raffle works is all proceeds are donated to generally a 501c3. So whoever wins the grand prize will get to divvy out a portion of the prizes. So say we make $10,000 make $10,000. They'll give $5,000 to a charity of their choice, and we'll give the remaining to a charity of our choice. In the past, it's been anything from environmental stuff to generally we usually work with a children's cancer fund. And we also give to a local Toys for Tots, essentially the San Diego Boys and Girls Club. We went on a shopping spree last year and bought like $2,000, $2,600 worth of toys. It was crazy. It was
3 carts full.
It was really fun. We took pictures. We should share some pictures on next week's show. Went up to the Target and it was like supermarket sweep, and bought like a couple $1,000s worth of stuff, and then drove it over to the local Boys and Girls Community Club. So it is a fun and great opportunity for you guys and all of us to give back to the community and to help people out in need during the holiday season, because this is kind of one of those times when a lot of people are, just feeling lonely or in need of, something to make their family feel whole. And if we are in a position to be able to help out, we donate to the NXL charity 5 times a year. Yeah. But so we just try to help out and reach out to the local community, and in the meantime, give away some sweet prizes to you guys. So we want to thank everybody right off the top of our heads for all the support in the past, and you guys can get tickets on the Dynasty Paintball side. So visit dynastypaintball.com. It is, I think, the second item. Yeah, scroll down if you want to pick up a paintball force, the waffle force, while you're shopping. Go for it. In the meantime, they are right there. I need to get some WD-40 on this chair too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gabe, good question on the grand prize. We're still working with a couple of sponsors to figure out exactly what we're going to do for the grand prize. Last year, the boys from NECTR kicked down that NECTR force. So this one's going to be tough to beat. But we do have a bunch of really good prizes. We got an Oliver Lang jersey, Greenspan jersey, probably a Spicka jersey if we can. I mean, we got a lot of stuff right over here. We've got hoodies, we've got shirts, we've got goggles, QLS frames. Speaking of QLS frames, I got my hands on a couple right here.
I think Brandon, too, from SoCal Havoc was wanting to throw in on something cool for a giveaway. Because when I had my Lux, when I was trying to sell it, he was like, I might buy it from you, and then you guys can give it away on the show.
Oh, sick.
but I sold the Lux. So.
Okay, well there we go. Yeah, never mind, not sick. We
I
got
think
other
I'm
stuff.
yeah.
We got other stuff. Speaking of QLS frames, these are on pre-sale right now at jtpaintball.com. But I know that a lot of people were kind of asking about them and what's kind of cool about them specifically. I got all these for promotional purposes. But one of the really cool things, and I think that this is something that I didn't even think about, and it's often overlooked, but one of the really cool features about this goggle isn't just the kind of like the quick change features. I'm just going to go over a little. I just figured this out on my own the other day. Figure it out. It's
Let me see the other one.
It's not like a hack by any means. But what I think is cool is these are all interchangeable, right? So what that means is as I pull this apart, I can put the green on the brown and the brown on the green.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, so the front part is interchangeable with. So I actually already did it on this one. You see how I put the black on the blue?
I'll let you do this. I don't want to break it.
I don't know if you're
Let me
going to break
see the other one. Well, I just don't know even where to start.
Oh, yeah, so you flip these little tabs right here.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, see?
Dang.
Comes with a strap.
You guys are really getting all the customization.
Dude, and that's the thing.
This is actually really cool.
Right?
Yeah. Because then when you buy these, essentially have what?
So there's five colors. There are 5 colors right now. So they've got clear, the ice blue, the ice brown.
No, but with those two, you can make like.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you have five, 6 different.
Yeah. So basically, this front piece it's all interchangeable. So I was kind of like, I got them all, and I was like, oh, you know what'd be kind of cool is to kind of change them up. So now I got this little camo guy right here, and.
This is the same size lens too.
So exactly the same lens, takes all the Spectra, and then these are also compatible with every version of the Spectra frame and goggle system since they were invented in the 80s or 90s, right? So you can even put these on a Proteus. So
it seems maybe it looks bigger, but maybe the frame, the edging is smaller. So more of the lens is.
Yeah, so you can see a little bit more of the lens.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, so this part right here is pretty much interchangeable with any other part, right? So I can make this brown. I can put them on the black or the green, I can go.
I'll show you guys these up close.
Yeah.
These actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, these are sweet. So the most customizable goggle in the sport just got even more customizable, which is kind of cool. And it has the little cutouts for the chin strap right here. So if you put them on. For those of you Proteus guys, Kyle Santos, if you're looking here, or Angel Fragoza, if you're watching this for some reason.
Oh, there's another thing. Since I'm not on a team right now, this is definitely by far, has always been and always will be, my favorite mask.
I can say that right now.
Yeah.
I can say that right now.
Yeah, JT's dope.
So yeah, and then these little ear things click in. So yeah, these are only $120. It is the frame, the QLS frame, the limited edition strap with the glitter that matches right here, QLS. And a lens for $120, and they're going to be shipping next week. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to be packing boxes next week, so we can get your order out for Christmas. So in the meantime, I see our first guest is already in here. Let's go ahead and throw up the NECTR projector. We'll get the boss man up.
What
Where
up?
is he? There he is. Dude, Mr. USA.
Oh yeah, I got it all dolled out. We got the special stuff behind us.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got the 2026 sample jerseys.
Yeah, I got a couple more we could show later too.
Oh, love that.
You have any paintball guns you could show?
Don't show.
T2 said I really need to bring out some of my collection.
It's funny too because we're just going on a show and we're like, as soon as it got knocked off, we were like, oh shit!
Of course, dude. We're like, that one looks sick.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're just like, but it happens like it goes like 6-7 months past when the last time, and so we kind of forget.
Yeah. We wouldn't even think
you
about
just do it again because it's a paintball show, and you're like, oh, this is.
We definitely remember in
put
here
this thing
because
right here,
we've done it a lot, but that was probably first. Someone else is showing a bunch off.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is we watched it back because it was like, this is where the problem was. And looking at it, it was like, as bad as it could get. It was a picture behind T2 of a guy holding a paintball gun, just his finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
And then it was him like showing him on the thing. We're like, oh yeah, that's on us.
You got to be careful even doing that.
I don't even know what to do.
Hand motion.
Yeah.
Handgun.
I don't know what's going on here.
AI will catch you.
Yep, that's it. And then that's the other thing is you can't even appeal it effectively or correctly really because you're just talking to an AI bot. There's no human that's actually going to review it and go, "Oh yeah, you're kind of right." It's just an AI bot going, "No, you're crazy."
We could probably file maybe a lawsuit. You guys are incorrectly taking us down.
Yeah, Pate Smith, if you could help me out with that, he's our legal counsel here on the show. Pate, if you're watching this, Pate Smith Law, if you want to take on Alphabet Co. So Anthony,
you won a tournament? Am I supposed to say congrats now, right?
Me?
Didn't you guys win? Yeah, didn't you just win MXL or something?
Yeah. Back to back for TJ Bastards. Because they won the championship.
How was that event?
It was good. I that was the first time too I've been to Arturo's new field.
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Weather was great. Competition was good. We looked like a D5 team in the first match, but then we pulled it together. Came back, dominated in the finals, but it was good. Good to see everyone. Paintball looks like it's thriving.
To lose a match in the prelims that doesn't hurt you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that actually does make it better for the event.
Well, we were down 3-0 in the first match, and we like 2 or 3 of the points we could only get 4 to the box because everyone's guns kept shooting hot, and they weren't like, I don't know why they were not turning them down, whatever. But we came back, tied it up, but ran out of time. So we tied that, lost the next game 7-3, and our roster was stacked.
Wait, so you guys made it on from the prelims going 2-1-1? Is that
yeah?
Damn. And then you guys won the event.
But we didn't get the bye. TJ All-Stars got the bye, so they were top. But yeah, it was. And we had a good team. We had David Ramirez from Collision, Danny Park, Tyler, who got MVP for us at WC, Jesse Stevens, Eric, Hector's son, Art, and like the regular guys. We were only missing one guy, so it was good. We crushed.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats. I wanted to talk about that. We got Arturo Andrade coming on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
After you, so we'll talk more about MXL stuff. But Anthony, we want to talk about what should we start? Team USA stuff. We got the Combine. You've got the summer camp. We've got you've got a lot of projects. You've got, I don't know. I was texting him last night. It was like 9 p.m., which is midnight his time. And I just kind of was like, I'll just send him a text message.
Who is this?
Anthony.
Oh.
I'll just send him a text message real quick and maybe he'll reply in the morning. He's like, hey, you still good for the show tomorrow? He's like, yep. I go, dude, do you ever sleep? He goes, not really.
Were you waking up or were you about to go to sleep?
No, I was doing work.
Oh.
Dude.
That's my schedule. 3 a.m.
Yeah. What time do you get up though?
Not gonna say on here. It depends. It depends. I went to bed pretty late last night and I got up at 8. So
there we go.
I had to take a little nap earlier.
Oh,
so 4 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah, must be nice.
Okay. We'll get off your sleep schedule there. No, we got a lot going on. The Thins were a good success for PB Retro and ProFlex Builder, so that was good. We did have a mess up with the foam, which we're still taking care of. So for anybody that has ordered foam from the sites, we had G1 foam that we were giving away free with every one of them because Austin had found out literally like a week, I think, before we were at Cup and we had the container already land that the foam was real faulty on the top of the frame. I guess when they make the foam and they press it into the goggle, they use an actual metal press for the bottom because it obviously has the arch to the nose, but they don't use a press when they do the top. And normally that's fine if you use the right glue or whatever, but the fact that they didn't press the top foam and the glue wasn't the correct glue, I guess, is it's separated from itself because it was like that G1 style foam, so it had two separate foams that glue together, and it was even coming from the frame. So we knew that it wasn't the right way to sell it, so we were selling it with replacement G1 foam right away. And we sold out obviously at Cup, and then all the ones that we've been selling online, we kind of have stopped, and we're waiting for the actual QLS foam, because these frames actually have the same holes that the QLS does, so you can snap in QLS foam. So we apologize for those that are waiting, but we do feel like you're going to get a better product. You're going to get the QLS foam on top of the foam that comes on the goggle, which if it was me, I would immediately replace the top foam and clean it out well, clean out all the glue, and then snap in just the top foam of the QLS that you're going to get. And then once the nose is actually worn off, then swap out the nose piece and just keep the G1 foam that we're giving you, or the QLS replacement foam, at a later date as needed. But again, we apologize. Just don't want to send you out a faulty product, but they will start shipping as early as this Friday, as late as next week. PB Retro's getting about 500 to 1,000 foams, and so are we. So we'll get a lot of you guys taken care of, and every week we're getting more and more foam as they make it. So they're DHLing it as they make it. So.
And before you go too, we'll just remind for anyone that has came in that has that question, just go back to the 18-minute mark.
18 minutes.
Yeah. So how many colors, or I guess styles? What do you guys calling them? They're colorways, right?
Yeah, they're colors. We launched black, white, and clear so far.
Oh, there's a white one.
Yes, sir.
Nice. What else is on the horizon for you guys? Are you guys planning on releasing more colors? Are you going to kind of keep it a secret? Are you going to?
Well, I don't think it's a big secret that we're going to have more colors. The colors we're going to launch, I guess, are the secret part. So, but yes, we have more colors. We want to make sure we take care of everybody that's already ordered, and make sure they're all whole before we release any other colors, obviously. But from the ProFlex builder side, we have a new Revo color coming out soon. That'll drop in January, I'm pretty sure. Definitely Q1. We have it in our possession. We just don't know when we're going to drop it yet. We'll definitely have some at the Twister Big Game, which we'll kind of go over in a little bit. We have a lot of cool things being dropped at the Twister Big Game that we're hosting at our TXR field in Houston. That's on January 24th and 25th. So we've been holding back a lot of product for that. So any Revo 2 bottom and ear kit that we've made, we've held back some for that big game. So the infamous black and clear like I have up there, or the matte black like I have up there, those will be going out to the Twister Big Game, along with the white and clear, and then the new color that we'll be launching sometime early in 2026. All of those will be at the Twister Big Game. So they'll be part of raffle prizes and opportunities to buy.
You going to that big game?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
I'll be there.
I don't ask you to do everything. I know you're a busy guy. SLOWIAK is going, so he's my favorite, of course. So
I understand. We actually are. I'm already booked that weekend. So otherwise, I'd be pretty upset.
Same.
Kyle, I know is free.
No, I got something.
Well, maybe you're not free. I don't know.
Yeah, I got definitely something. When's the date?
Kyle hates big games, hates with the woods. He can't even go in the woods for 2 hours in the summer camp.
All I know is if I would have got stung by bees like Ryan, I would have never been in the woods ever again, like not remotely close.
I just kept playing.
Yeah.
It's called real men.
See, they didn't look like real men when they're getting stung by those bees.
That's how real
I
men
was
run.
like, what's happening over there? Is it ants?
No,
I thought it was a
come on.
snake. I thought for sure I finally got bitten by a snake,
I play in every.
which is kind of cool.
I play every year in the woods.
One
Game? Is that a big game? No, I don't know.
One game.
One game a year
One game a year.
for you, Anthony.
I appreciate it.
The
campers certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody appreciates it. We all appreciate it because it's a fun thing to talk about. And it also gives us something to talk about. Like, if he played in all the big games, like, what do we make fun of Kyle for?
Yeah, true.
We have to find
it's
something
good.
else to
Yeah.
give him crap about.
Yeah. It's funny how some of you guys don't even like to play, say, 10-man or any mounds or even hyperball, which I think is just bona fide airball. But
Well, we did play that one at
AG.
Eric's hyperball field,
Yeah.
which is epic. That one's huge. Have you been up there to that?
oh yeah, I played there. I played 10-man there with the old OG Hurricanes.
How's it? Is he still like working on working on it, making it better? Like, I mean, it was already epic when we went.
Oh yeah, Eric's always improving the field up there. Mike Goodman from P&L, he has a 10-man hyperball field as well. They each host at least two 10-man events a year. I'd go to at least two or three of them.
Yeah. If you're in New Hampshire
my
area,
opportunity
definitely check that.
Play
that
with
one
Little
out.
Ant.
What? So tell me about the Twister Big Game. We have Dynasty Family Weekend that weekend, which is like our first official team practice, and we started on Thursday. Everybody's families come in. We stayed at the Dana last year. We do like some activities. We got Chef Michael from Sushimi Rollin'. He's gonna cater one night. We're gonna get some of our non-endemic and our current sponsors to throw little gift bags together to make everybody feel. We had Dr. Bronner's bags. We had Hume kick down some stuff. We had Oscar's
Oh yeah, I remember
tacos.
it came up there.
That?
Yeah, yeah.
It was cool, right?
Yeah.
It's a fun thing. So we just do a cool little thing.
Fun. That is cool.
Don't forget about that sushi.
Yeah, the Twister Big Game. It's the first annual one. We're going to do it every year now at TXR. TXR is one of the oldest fields in Texas, really. It's in Houston. John Jackson and I took it over from Daryl and Kelly, who are great stewards of paintball. Hopefully they're going to get this big game, and so we're putting together a big game. We got Chris. I'm going to mess your name. Fonsnot. Was one of the generals at Fold the Gap. He's coming in and he's written this big game scenario for us. We have Nick SLOWIAK coming in. It's kind of like a Houston versus the world type of thing. So we have a lot of guys flying in. One of the teams is going to be mainly made out of Houston guys and girls. And then and I think Zoe Tankersley is the general for that one. And then we have Alejandro. He's out of the Dallas area. He's going to be the general, and SLOWIAK's going to be on his team. And T2 and Austin from the committed crew, they're going to be there. A lot of the storm chasers are going to be flying in. Again, a lot of big prizes given away. There'll be a Twister CS3 Pro given away at the big game in the raffle. That's a $2,800 gun.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. We have cosmic lights being mounted as actually starting next week. We're going to have a 100 versus 100 cosmic game, which is going to be pretty cool.
Sick.
We've got, I'm pretty sure Yosh is coming down from JT there to do all the content for it. So we've got the GI truck coming in. We brought back, Opie brought back two old formulas for me. So he brought back Gator Black. So we have a Gator all black shell, breaks that to Gator Green.
Yeah.
Dang.
Then we also brought back Bright Glow. The Marbleizer clear shell, the bright yellow fill with the blue.
Oh, I've seen that.
Is it the one with the blue and the blue and the green?
No, it's like you can kind of see the liquid in it because it's a clear shell.
Clear shell, green, clear and green shell, right?
It's a blue shell, but it kind of looks green. But yeah, it's the old Bright Glow. It's basically the first of the paints that kind of stained. But
oh yeah,
we used to use this Anarchy paint back when I was first starting. Broke pink. Just like,
and then we had Ben over at First Strike is also making a Gator Green First Strike ball. So it's black shell, breaks that green with, I guess they already make it too. It has a green fin in the back. So it's kind of cool when you think about it. You can't see it coming, but you can trace it because you can see the fin in the back. So
really,
we have those for First Strikes. Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, a lot going into it. There's going to be different ways to score. You're going to be able to score points playing like Hyperball. So you could have your little SEAL team play 20 on 20 and get points on the Hyperball field. We have Cosmic going on at night, different ways to score. And then there's actually prizes on the field. So while you're playing, you might find a Revo or some Twister Super Dead stuff. There's lots of things that we're bringing down to the field and introducing. And then also, I'm hearing that we might have a JT product that's going to get launched at the big game as well. So we're excited. We want to make it like kind of a festival. We can't tell you. You'll put it up fucking behind you like a month and a half before, like you do with all the.
That's the beauty of it. The December goggles have been sitting up there, and people didn't know. I had the Waffle Force. I know you do because you already know what's coming out. We had the Waffle Force cutaway. Nobody even picked up on that. Like we've got all sorts of stuff. Sometimes they see it, most times they don't. Yeah. But it's still cool. It's like the Easter egg hunt.
It is cool. I agree.
Oh, speaking of which, we have this.
That's why you're not going to get the products that I'm going to show because
you're
not that.
Trust me, I'm not going to try to fight the Twister army and its
No.
the force of marketing that you have behind your stuff. You can but now that I've heard that a Twister CS3 Pro is going in for your raffle, I was going to ask you for like a gift card for ProFlex Builder or a set of thins to give away for my raffle, but I'm up the ante a little bit.
We can up the ante. Well, maybe I'll get you a nice Revo 2 or that somebody is flipping for $300-400 online.
Sick.
We'll get you something. It's for the kids, right?
Yeah, it's for the it's going to be the holiday raffle that we have going on right now. Tickets are available right now, and 50% of the proceeds go to whoever the grand prize winner is, gets to choose a charity of their choice, and then the remainder goes to the local kind of Toys for Tots Boys and Girls Club. Sometimes we'll split it between the Boys and Girls Club depending on how much cash we have, because we also last year we we only had a car big enough to carry so many toys there, so I think we gave an extra $1,000 or $1,500 to children cancer research. So, yeah.
Yeah, hit me up on the side. We'll get you hooked up for some stuff. You mentioned Twisters too. I forgot I don't even know if I'm supposed to mention this, but this show's all about leaking.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The heritage guns for DSRs and R5s, which is the last run of any gun that we make in a heritage series. So those are going to launch this Friday. So I think Austin may have put some photos up today, but he may not have, in which case he's going to text me and yell at me. But
well, T2 is watching right now, so I think he'll come in here on the chat. Do we have any pictures of him?
It's not live though, so we could take that out.
Oh yeah, there it is. Heritage Series.
Well, this is
CS3.
Yeah, this is
or something.
I was just looking to see what the
Heritage DSR.
Yeah, the DSR Plus Pros, I think. But those will go. There's only 15 of each, I believe. And some of them, it's crazy, crazy in a good way, because I appreciate these people. That some people buy every single one of the color that we have. So some collectors have, say, 10 of the Bonsai Splash. So anytime a Bonsai Splash platform comes out, they buy it. Or a different one. There's like all these classic annos that you guys would know from over the last 20, 30 years. We try to pay homage to those in the Heritage Series. And we have some new products coming out that will have something similar. But usually the Heritage is more of the Planet style guns. And then we did some of those annos also in the DSR. So those are called Heritage. Those will be out this Friday.
Where?
Some of these are
sweet. They're super sweet. I mean, I kind of took this for my waffle. I kind of took this idea from you, because I remember I was up at the Chelsea place.
Yeah.
The keychain series.
The keychain. Well, Planet Eclipse did a keychain. It's kind of hard to focus on this thing. Planet Eclipse did a keychain a while ago so this comes with every Waffle Force. So it's got the.
Was it a whistle? Or a harmonica?
It's a harmonica. So I remember you guys were building it was one Planet Eclipse gun way back when, and each one came with that. And I think I was talking to T2 about it when he was on the show, but that show got taken down, so I guess we can talk about it again. It came with just like a little aluminum plate that had the matching fade anodizing on it, which I thought was so clever. It was really cool, like a keepsake that you get with everything. So these are all anodized to match. That's anodized to match this.
This number.
So this serial number matches the serial number on that gun right there, and then the waffle milling on the side matches the milling, and so you get this little keychain keepsake, which is kind of like maybe your certificate of authenticity. It's funny sweet. Because I think the Planet Eclipse, those old keychains that came on like the SL somethings way back when. I feel like
I know what you mean, but I'm not good at numbers.
Yeah,
and numbers of the guns. That is.
Yeah. Like those were huge collectible pieces, so I just wanted to make something that was like
that's
kind of a similar idea. Hey, what would you say is the most popular anodizing? Like, what do you think is? And I mean, maybe this is a bit subjective, but I guess you sell a lot of them, and I think what doesn't matter. You guys can make a twister with any kind of anodizing on it, and it'll sell really well. But what would you say in the history of your,
You're saying like, hold on before you answer, like colorway.
Well, I don't know if it's a colorway as much as it is like a splash, maybe an acid wash, a fade, that sort of thing, I guess.
So are you talking general like that, or are you
I don't know.
specific?
It's kind of, I guess, just kind of roll with the question here, and we'll see what happens.
I feel like a fade. A fade.
Really? I think Splash is more popular. I like the Thunderstruck, which is like a bluish purple with a silver, really thin splash through it, so it almost looks like lightning.
Lightning.
Sometimes it's done with gold, and it can look.
Twitter.
Yeah, that's what we call like Thunderstruck. Or there's another one that's like more purpley that's called like Heat Lightning. Those are real old school ones. Like I literally have anodized plates of that from 1997, I think. Like when I first started. It's crazy. I was doing a bunch of stuff this year. So this is Boston Paintball's 34th year. It's NEXL we're doing this year for our paintball league. It's 30 years. That started in 96. Twister started in 97. So next year's 30 years for Twister. And then Combine started actually in 2006. So this is 20 years of the Combine.
Wow.
Dang, this Thunderstruck one is sweet.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Galaxy is also cool. Damn, dude, that's crazy. I mean,
that's popular.
We just did this. This is our 25th year of Dynasty, so we're heading into our 26th year. So obviously started
super impressive. A lot harder to keep a team together, in my opinion, than a business, but
kind of one and the same. But as you know, the Ironmen are still around. I think they're the next longest running team.
Those are sick
out there. Yeah, those are good. All those guns look really good.
We're going to be releasing the Combine jersey actually this week too. So that'll be out this week. So anybody that's interested in still signing up for the Combine, you can get your name and number on them all the way up until the day after Christmas. So December 26th, I believe, is going to be the deadline to get your name and number. You can still sign up to the Combine if there are spots after the 26th, but you won't have it customized with your name and number. It'll just be a name. I'm sorry, just a number.
Just a number. Do you want to talk a little bit about the Combine, kind of how...
Yeah, I'd love to.
That was actually junior sponsors from BFPgear.com and also from Extreme Paintball and from the Fields and Sac Paintball and everything. They sponsor Question of the Day, and actually it was specifically about the Combine. And because I was talking to him today a little bit, and we were talking about that you were coming on in the Combine, and he's just kind of like, you already answered it, but how long have you been running it? What was the evolution of it? And kind of what's the goal for what you're trying to do?
Yeah, to be honest, most of this was Laurie's idea. She really wanted individual players to have the ability to join teams, and then having teams having the ability to find players to fill in spots. So it was really started from that. It's just simply, it was a good business move in the sense that we run a league already. We want new players to find homes and old teams to retain to be teams the following year. So if they're losing players to life or attrition or whatever, they have an opportunity to actually gain players. So that's kind of how it started. And it was more clinic based at first, but then evolved into more of drills. And then realistically, what was it, right? Probably 2017, 18, when you started really diving into the drills, that it became super drill based for at least the first day. And we started collecting data on those drills, which you can see on the Combine leaderboard still, which are really cool things. And then you can actually go out and try these drills yourself and compare yourself against some of the leaderboard. And I love looking at the leaderboard because so many people have come through the BKI training online. They've gone to the summer camps, then they've gone to the combines and gone through Team USA. And there's at least a dozen pros that have come through. And you can see some of those old names that are on that leaderboard. And now we get to add Evan Middleton to that mix.
Oh, yeah.
Who's now a pro player with Collision, who's been playing with the summer camp and combines and Team USA since he was 12 years old. So, I think he might be number 13, 14 at this point, but it's a great program. It really is, to get your fundamentals where you need to get them. And then networking, like we always talk about, you're networking with the other pro players, which, they're not stupid. They're looking around and keeping tabs on somebody. And then you're also networking with so many different people across the country that if you want to travel and play this game, which a lot of our combine players end up doing, our BKI summer camp do, is they'll say, look at the Filthy team that did really well this year, D3, that has Mason and Trey, and a couple other the kids that have tried out for Team USA as well, playing there, and they play at such a high level, and their connections were through the combine, and their parents meet. They're like-minded people. They're like, hey, my son or daughter plays all the time. So does mine. Oh, okay. Well, if I'm going to spend this much money, I want to be around other people that are doing it to this level. And then you just kind of feed into that. And now, I feel bad for other countries again, because I've got six of my top 7 players returning for U19, and we got a lot of our U16s returning. The one thing that they could take saving grace in is Evan's no longer playing U16, and U19. He'll just be playing U19 this time. But same with Mason. Mason and Evan played valuable minutes on U19 last year while dominating the U16. So the program's really designed to put like-minded people together, and like I said, the parents end up communicating and they create futures. Let's look at Wrecking Crew. I can't say, because Jen told me not to. I can't say, but Wrecking Crew's got a bunch of Team USA players on it, and Rob Smart, he comes out to the Team USA tryouts and he scouts players for his team. And
what couldn't you say though?
I can't say. I promise.
I feel like I think I have an idea just because you said that.
Correct. You should. But anyway, yeah, there's lots of players that are playing on high-level teams that started with BKI, the Combine, summer camp, and they took the initiative to go out there and make a tough thing. Combines, you're really putting yourself out there. It's not, you're not on a team. You're doing all these drills alone. You can't blame anybody else, and you go out there and you perform. And then the second day, yes, you're playing in a team element with one of the professors as your coach, and then if you're a U16 or U19 hopeful, you're hoping to get the invite. If you're there just to challenge your skills, again, you're networking with a bunch of people. And then this year too, we're looking for 2 veteran players to fill spots. So this year, I think we're going to have some opportunities for players to come out and earn spots, because we had so many people asking last year, and people were starting to vouch for them and be like, no, I think he's good. I think he's good. And in years past, we've had people come out, and the team was already kind of full. Like, it just, when you have so many current pros that are eligible, SLOWIAK's playing this year, he's eligible. Ryan Moorhead's eligible and he's playing. So it's tough to take spots away from them, but we're going to challenge them to be able to come out. So I know that we're holding potentially a couple spots where if the talent is there, we're going to take some players on the veteran squad that are not current pros. So the only people that are safe is if you're a 40-year-old current pro and are playing, then you don't have to quote unquote try out. But everybody else we want to see at the Combine.
Yeah,
Thomas
actually,
Mantoni played great for us, and I think he's coming to the Combine.
Dude, Mantoni's dope. Actually, he just texted me today, randomly about something else on the cameras, and dude, he was so impressive out there over the weekend. And you vouched for him, and I fully. We had LP out a couple years ago. Someone was like, "Yeah, he can play. He can play up front," because that's what we're looking for. We're all 40, so we're like, okay, who can run fast? Who can make it to a spot, right? Marky Ireland is 40 also. We have Ryan Moorhead, sick, So that's what we need. We need some speed. We need some. Some. All that. I looked. Julian Velasquez was at the 2022 California Combine. He plays pro now also. Look at that, dude. Shout out to Kyle Santos taking second place in this. This is cool too. Yeah. Right. So one other thing I just want to point out, because you can go back. You can go to paintballcombine.com and you can see the scores since the very beginning, and you can kind of like go through all of these and see who the winners were and what their score was, right? And this is really cool because everybody's scores are all just sitting up here to the end of time, really. And so you can now go in and be like, how do I combine or compare against these guys in 2020 or 2019? Another thing that we should, always note is back in Florida in 2019, it was all on grass. So that changes a couple little things here and there. But it's pretty cool to kind of go back and be like, okay, let's see how people did in Arizona versus how I did or how these guys did. Kyle Breath won in LA in Southern California a while ago.
It's crazy, like when we click most of these, the top player is pro now.
Yeah. Brandon Trujillo's right here. There's Julian Velasquez right here again. Colton Dahl's in there. And so these are all really sweet to show.
Evan's up there with break shooting and different things, and he's pro now. Actually, if you go to 2019, Zach Carter is up there with a lot of I think he was the overall winner that year.
Yeah, Zach Carter right here.
So he's a hell of a player. There's
Jackson Frey.
Yeah.
Was in there. Austin Beatty did a little stint there.
With Diesel, yep.
He's on. Yeah, so a lot of like a who's who really. Oh, there's Brandon Trujillo, 2019. Now plates. There's Trent Nita. So like you said, a lot of pro players come from these things, and I think it's an awesome tool for a lot of people to go try out, because and we get this message all the time. It's like, hey man, can I get a tryout? Like I'm really good, and it's like, yeah. I mean, we kind of roster's pretty full, but you got to show up.
Yeah.
If you go out there and you play and you show up and you do well, you're like, oh, look at this. And it's also just a testament also with the BKI program as well. And just like you said, the networking side of things, just knowing us. And that's why I always tell people that one of the best experiences in paintball also is the summer camp, because you're spending a lot of time with us. And now you have our attention, right? Now we recognize you when we see you at events and going around. And same with the Combine. We're there focused directly on your player growth. And we want everybody to succeed. And it's just such a great opportunity, man. It really is. And like you said, there are, and obviously, Lori, this is more of a job for Lori, is to go in and just really get a head count on how many players that have been in BKI and how many players that have been to the Combine are now playing pro. And it's only a matter of time before Wrecking Crew goes pro, and then that number almost doubles, because most of those kids are all through that USA program and all that. It's just, again, it's experience, and it's very similar to how all other professional sports operate.
Yep.
You go up through the ranks, you pay your dues, you go through the programs, and you make a name for yourself, and you get the experience across with the globe, or the nation, with players that are all have the same mindset as you, and they want to be the best, and they want to show up for everything. You see, like, Tyler Middleton's also a really great example. Like, he came in, I remember the first time that he came to one of these things, he was scared to get shot. Now it's like he got a call back for Team USA. He didn't make the team, but you're like, everybody's right there now.
Yeah.
And it just takes time.
Right there. He's back there. Cam Blanco's fighting back. He's going to be back at the Combine. Even older than 2019 stats, we have a couple other pros, like the two Stantons, Jamison Stanton, who's now on Red Legion. He was in the Combine prior to 2019. Harrison Stanton, his brother, played on AC Dallas, I think, one event, and it plays on Malicious Intent, which is a D1 team. Tommy Greenleaf, who's won the one-on-one. HORMESIS is a Combine player. Tim Stetzel, who is X Factor, Combine player. Like, all of these guys, the proof's in the pudding, right?
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is.
I remember Tim Stetzel at one of the Combines that I came to when we were still scoring things with stars, hearts, and smiley faces and check marks. Back with Nikki and Damian and Thomas Taylor. And I remember Tim Stetzel out there then. I remember Tommy Greenleaf also. So it's, yeah, man.
Tommy is at MXL.
Yeah, you guys really did change. You guys, you, Anthony, did change the way that this sport has the trajectory in the sport, and the way it's kind of grown, and things like this and projects like Team USA. I know that it's kind of a thankless job to a certain extent. It's a lot of work, but just being a shepherd of all that, and like making sure that players kind of have a direction and a path to follow rather than just kind of like only playing at the local area and then possibly getting on a team and then possibly traveling around. There are now avenues and venues for them to compete.
Yeah, that's how BKI really always was or wanted it to be with even with Grayson is they're giving you a path, right? They're trying to say this is a path, follow it, you'll get better. And then we just extrapolated on that. All of us did with all of you guys as professors. We really just tried to give everybody the opportunity to say, this is how you can do it. It is attainable. Look at all these, look at 15 people right here that we can show you that are at the top of the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to touch on one last thing before I forget too, is that so I am going to be in Houston for the Twister Big Game and went over that. The Combine is the weekend after that. And then we are having an off-season WNXL scrimmage the week after that, which is, I think, February 7th and 8th in Houston. The Femmes are coming out. I believe Ohano, who is rebranding as Voltage, is coming out. Some of the Vibe will be there. The Heroines will be there. So if anybody is interested, female players that have tournament experience and are looking potentially to get on a WNXL team, that's another avenue, is this scrimmage. I'm treating it almost as a female combine, but it's not made for players that have never played tournaments before, but it's a good way again of networking and getting in front of 4 or 5 WNXL teams to show if you're at the point where you deserve a spot on a pro team. So that's out there as well for the female players.
So you're basically, what you're telling me is you can't stand the Northeast
Correct.
In the wintertime.
Yeah. I literally spent a few $100,000 just so I could have a reason to come to Houston.
Big game combine, off-season practice. 3 weeks in Houston. Love it.
Correct. Well, I'm going to be in Houston. I'm leaving the day after Christmas. I'm going to see my son and my granddaughter, and then be in Houston for New Year's. So I'll be there, getting the field ready and staying warm, playing some golf.
Well, come on out to San Diego. We'll be out here if you want to get. It was 80 degrees I think today.
Yeah. I also want to do a shout out to Laurie and Jen Folk for their Heroines. I don't know. Again, this is just, we got an email today. Probably shouldn't say this stuff, but whatever.
Nah.
I want to say that Laurie and Jen and the Heroines were nominated for a Media Summit Award for the Heroines Forever documentary. If you haven't seen all the documentaries the Heroines have put out, please do yourself a service and go out there. I think there's 6 episodes now. This was the final one. Sick. And it was really good that they recognized the hard work that Laurie puts in, and Jen edited this one herself. So
nice.
It really came out well. So
oh wow.
So a Media Summit Award, yeah. I think they changed some of the awards. I don't know if it's the same thing as Creators Award last year, but it's cool to get nominated.
For sure. Yeah, and actually what else is cool about the Summit Awards is so all the voting is in for Hall of Icons. We're going to announce all of the winners that evening. And we've got posters being made, but what's going to be in the stadium. So you're going to be on the Jumbotron, like the Bucks Jumbotron. They paid extra just for the Jumbotron. Not sure if that's the best direction of where I'd put my funds if I was trying to, but people will be able to say it was super cool. At least we'll be able to talk about it. It's like getting a nice car. It's like sick.
What are you guys hearing for the Tampa Stadium? So when we're playing one match, the top 4 women, the top 8 men, but that match must be your top seed in your bracket. You're playing that game first, and then it counts towards the rest of the event, obviously.
Yes, yeah. So they're playing them at night on that Friday. Right? Is it Friday? I'm assuming it's Friday.
I know. I just saw the post with the boats. That's all.
So maybe they're doing it on Thursday, and then the event's. So I assume it's only one, but we're also doing the Summit Awards that evening too. So maybe they're doing that at I don't know.
I don't know yeah. Tom doesn't get home until 16th, so.
Yeah, good for him if he makes it back out of there. Tom's in Botswana. He rolls solo out there. I mean, he's probably there. He might be there with his wife, but
he's not solo. He's with his dad, his brother. No, his dad, his uncle, Painter, and Dave's wife, Alice.
Oh, really?
So don't let him act like he's solo.
Oh well, last
He's
time
probably in like a
last
glamping
time he was out
situation.
there and he rented his own car and just got a bunch of gas and just drove around, which is like how people die like regularly.
Yeah, I don't believe he's doing that.
Okay, well,
Not this time.
weak. Yeah, actually, also I believe that I saw ARG got a nomination. Also, our boys Brad and Sean from No Hope Photos also got a Creator of the Year nomination as well. So,
Nice.
still waiting for our email.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna bring that up.
Creators of the Year.
I thought we didn't win one. That one.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got a prize. We got somewhere.
Oh, it's because they, COVID happened, so they didn't have them that year, and
That's right. That
was our.
Well, I think we have a Creator of the Year one somewhere. I saw it floating around. It didn't have a name on it though, so I think it was ours. It must have been a misprint. What else do you have cooking?
I'm gonna leave you with one thing at the end here. I'll be remiss if Austin will be mad at me, but we have tons of really cool projects coming out in 2026. Actually locked down a few deals this week that I'm very excited for. And our team program. So if anybody's interested, we work with JT a lot. We have opportunities to work with Anthrax and Carbon as well. But anybody that is interested in a Twister team sponsorship, hit us up. I think it's on a story right now. The link is in that story, and you can get in touch with Austin, and he can give you some details. But he did a great job last year. We had, I think, close to 40 teams, and this year it looks to be more like 60 teams. So he does a great job over there, and he really gets in, goes to the pits, and supports the teams, and takes care of them very well. So he does a good job over there. You won't be disappointed if you're a Twister sponsored team.
Who do they contact? What do they do?
So they can contact Austin over at Committed Paintball, but I think if they go to our Instagram story right now, there is a link in that bio of that story, or a link to the actual application process, and you just fill that out. Austin will get right back to you.
There you go. Yeah, I'm looking at Committed Paintball. I don't know if there's anything on here, but just go ahead and reach out to him. Go onto the Twister Paintball Instagram.
Twister PB Instagram, and I believe the story, he posted a story that has a link to the team sponsorship.
Okay, sweet, easy, done deal. We can do that, or they can do that. Well, can we take a look at some of these jerseys real quick before we get our?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So these are all the samples, and this is on the contact. Okay.
This is.
I like the Miami Vice vibes on the bottom.
Yep, that flows into the one or two of the other samples. This one, the one I just showed you, I really like the Pantone of that blue, which is also similar Pantone in this one here, which is the camo version. Mm-hmm. This is probably not one that the team will be wearing, but is one that's still pretty cool. I know you really like the camo, right?
I like the camo, how it was put into to last year's jersey, the sample that we had with like the sleeve, the asymmetrical kind of thing. I thought that setup was really neat. That one, just judging from the samples that I had, people liked the most because they bought it right away.
A little retro one.
A little retro.
Little motocross.
Kind of racing motocross, yeah.
So that one's pretty cool.
That is cool.
You know what I like about that is I think those ones, the two retro-ish looking ones are kind of more fun, you know? Like, I'm not sure if I like the blue on that, but that's a cool one also.
Yeah.
I like it. That's exactly my thing. See, this is the blue I like.
But you have to have a contrasting color.
Correct.
So, I don't like all white. That's for sure.
I know. I like white more than
I
you
like
do,
white.
Not when you're playing paintball. We're not trying to look like NYX out there.
Well, then
Jared
play
did
like
a really good job on those. So shout out to Jared Lackey. He's the one that designed all those. So those ones all came out really good.
Yeah. What I like about the retro kind of vibe is it kind of lightens it up, and it's different, right? Because it always tends, like when you're making the USA stuff, you're like really trying to make it look like professional and like super clean cut and everything. And I like the idea of having just like a more fun looking kind of thing. It just changes the mood, tone. Right in the subliminal messaging, subconscious.
I got to jet, my friend.
Okay.
So I got a WXL owners meeting, but thanks again for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Good to see you, Ant.
Thanks,
You
Ant.
too. Kyle, I'm going to call you, Kyle, because we still have a conversation for a little.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to see a Twister Tiger Wear collab? Who wants to see that?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. What do we got?
Talk about it in the comments when I go.
Yeah, a lot of people thought you were going to drop a Twister Force in the comments.
And you never know.
All right, Ant, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure.
Alrighty. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
Later.
Talk to you.
Be good.
Later. Alrighty. There's Anthony Vitale. Now we got Twister Tiger Wear gloves, Twister stuff. Tiger Wear, I like that.
I'm gonna try to use some headbands.
Okay. Yeah, sick. So yeah, I mean, I think the Combine is such a cool and unique experience, especially to kind of like you said, just to show off your talent. A lot of people like to talk about how, they've got it and I'm the right guy for the job, and kind of don't know till you know. And then it's also in a pressure situation, which makes it a little bit, the gravity of it just weigh a little heavier. So that's pretty cool as well. And so, yeah, I mean, you got the thins. They've got ProFlex Builder. He's got the extra field down there. He's got 2 fields down there in Houston now with John Jackson. He's got the Twister stuff going on. So thanks to Austin and T2 and Lori for helping the old man out. That's a lot of stuff going on that he's got. Yeah. He's got cooking out there. While we wait for our next guest, he's
gonna be a minute.
Okay, he's gonna be a minute. Okay, good. No problem. We can handle that. Want to remind everybody, just kind of mention it again. We do have the there it is, Spicka raffle going on right now. We just sold a couple of tickets. Proceeds are going to charity. We're going to work on some big grand prizes. Looks like we might get a Revo Flex system out of there. We're going to get some HORMESIS stuff. I'll try to get some HORMESIS bottoms.
He said he can get on the phone in his car while he's driving in really bad rain, or
you just tell him to pull over.
I mean, it's probably going to be loud anyways. It's
Mexico.
It's, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah, 15 minutes.
Or 20 minutes.
Yeah, oh, come on. We can carry this. So, well, I don't even know what I was just saying. Oh yeah, we got some new prizes and stuff like that will be donated as well. We've got on the horizon, we've got the special.
Sorry to interrupt you. He has the link already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's in his WhatsApp because he doesn't like to text on regular text messages.
Oh.
Yeah, so you don't really hear anything. Shout out to thank you, Gabe.
Sorry.
Thanks, Jono. Appreciate that. So we've got, and that's actually a really good point there, Tyler. If anybody has somebody that they would like to hear from on the show, to get on the show, please, by all means, go ahead and message us.
It's Art's friend that's wild. He doesn't play paintball.
No, I know, but that just kind of brings up kind of what I meant to message anybody. Anyway, if there's anybody that you guys would like to see or hear from, we could reach out and get them on the show later on. At some other time. So we've got the giveaways going on. We've got the Boat Squad giveaway. Every show we're gonna give away stuff for all of the winners. Oh, dude, I meant to tell you. Did I tell you about that show that I just watched on Netflix called Cabin 10? It was like the whodunit murder mystery kind of thing with who is it? Guy Pearce or something like that, and Keira Knightley maybe. It's good. It was good. I went on there. I keep getting kicked off of my Netflix, so like when I went on, I had to. Was it on Netflix or was it on Apple TV? I don't know. Some Netflix. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. The Woman in Cabin 10. Yeah, that was good.
Did you watch the one that I told you about?
Which one?
I forget the name.
No, I don't know. Maybe
it's good. That Pate told us to watch. But
The Beast in Me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch it. I went 3 episodes in with Camille, and then like she goes to sleep at 7 o'clock, and then I'm like, well, I can't watch it now. So I'm sort of randomly watching other stuff.
You gotta pay attention. Like, watch it. You gotta, like, pay attention.
Yeah, I'm
like,
watching it.
Yeah.
I'm 3 episodes in. It's okay. It's
what about Stranger Things?
I'm 2 episodes into Stranger Things. I thought it was pretty good. So good.
This has a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm not watching it.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
All right.
It was okay. It
looks like
entertaining.
it might be bad.
It looks like it should be bad. It looks like it should be really bad. Put it in the Beast and Me. Let's see what that one got.
Oh, it's probably...
Oh, dude, come on. D-Side Paintball. Please tell me that Pluribus gets better. I've heard so many good things about Pluribus, and I am
83.
3 or 4 episodes in, and it's terrible. It's kind of pretty bad.
I started this other...
I just don't... I'm not into it. The actress in it is just annoying, you know. And that's the other thing about The Beast and Me. Like, I just don't like that actress. She just is neurotic and like.
Oh yeah, the
like,
lip quiver.
Lip quiver.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Like,
it is a little bit.
You know.
You watched the Diddy Freak Off documentary?
No, but I heard that's great.
Pretty good.
I kind of want to watch that.
It's pretty wild, actually.
I kind of want to watch that one too. Landman is good, just a little too much. Yeah, we can get Innovator of the Year and Photo of the Year category. What is Innovator of the Year? Oh yeah, okay, that's right. I know.
There was this on the show like.
I'm pretty excited. I think on Friday that show F1 comes out with Brad Pitt. Have you seen that? Has anybody seen F1? I'm very excited about that one. I want to see that.
What? Wait, the movie?
So, Chris Sawtell, I have a bone to pick with you, and thanks for recommending the Rings of Power Season 3. I could barely watch the Rings of Power Season 1. It was so god-awful. And then, I actually, now that you say F1 movie is okay, I think it's going to be good. Because Chris Sawtell said that the last Tom Cruise
Mission
Impossible, he said it was not good.
I haven't seen it.
He goes, nah, it's pretty lame.
I was watching this. This is kind of.
I was like, no, someone else said Absentia.
Oh, Absentia. Yeah,
10 out of 10. What's that about?
It's like this girl that gets kidnapped and she's gone for 6 years. This is like really messed up. But she gets out and she had a kid before she got kidnapped. And it's 1 year. It was 1 year old, the son, and she had a husband. And then they save her. They rescue her, and he's already married.
Classic.
The kids going up,
that's
and
the
like,
thing.
they're like, sorry.
Castaway.
Yeah, it's like...
It's classic Castaway.
But then she, like, all this other crazy stuff happens. And
Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, it's pretty good, though.
Okay.
First season is way better.
There's multiple seasons.
Yeah, then she joins back to the FBI because she's an FBI agent. Now they're trying to solve other stuff, and it's kind of like...
And she's solving things. Okay, so I don't know if I could jump into a movie or a show that already has multiple seasons.
You could... I think that show, you could just watch the first season and be done.
Okay, I can go with that.
Yeah.
I do want to see... Oh, yeah, Weapons was dope. Weapons was so good.
Weapons was
really good. Someone was trying to tell me... Yeah, Marissa was trying to tell me it's not a horror movie. I go, try to close your eyes and imagine that you're in the basement with all those kids.
But she has, like... Dude, she loves that. Like, she likes to go to sleep to horror movies, so she's crazy. Like, that her... Like, you know, did you ever watch one of those Smile movies?
I know, but I did just see a...
You haven't seen those? Dude, those are actually pretty good. They're really creepy.
I just don't have... I tried to watch some family movie with Mark Wahlberg last night with Sloan. It was like Daddy's Home 2, and she was scared to watch that. So I ended up watching the Snoopy's Christmas that's on Apple TV, which I don't understand how it's number 1. I think that there's so many people that were like, nothing Christmas on, so I'm just going to put this on. And then they're like, this is so terrible. But it just kind of logged it as number 1.
You didn't want to be like, oh, what about this new show, and then put on Monday Night Football?
I don't have cable. I don't have ESPN.
Dude, you need to get with the streams. Like we can.
But yeah, no, I can't
run them off the.
No. Let's not talk about that. We're trying to get banned. Yeah, so check out these new QLS frames from JT. Comes with a strap. You guys can mix and match your goggles. Also, we're just trying not to get.
Speaking of Pate just texted me.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. Maybe
yeah, Pate.
That show that I don't know the documentary that he sent. I started reading the comments and I was like, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Pate. What was the one that he tried to recommend to us? What did Pate try to recommend to us? He's like, have you seen this show about Don't Go Upstairs?
Yeah,
some guy who lived in his house. It's a documentary. And his whole life, he wasn't allowed to go upstairs, and his dad had a bunch of like guns everywhere, and then nobody knows, and He's like, yeah, watch this. I go, absolutely not going to watch it, but just tell me what was upstairs. And I'm good with just listening to what the show is about, and then you just tell me what happens at the end.
Yeah, I went through it, and I was like...
I've never seen Lost either. Monday Night Football's on Paramount? No, it's on ESPN, I thought. Damn, did I just blow it?
That deal Paramount's trying to outbid Netflix.
Yeah, let's go. Do you own Warner Brothers stock? Anybody got Warner Brothers stocks? Probably not. But if you did, congratulations.
Where's that message from Pate? Oh.
Yeah, it was called Don't Go Upstairs.
Come upstairs. And then it's like about a family secret. But then I started reading through the comments and like, they didn't even share the secret.
It seemed like the stupidest thing. Why would he even send that to us? He didn't even give us a reply on that. Oh.
There was another one, too, that he said was good, and it was not good.
I believe that.
Beast in Me, though, he did redeem himself, because
Okay.
that one was good.
That was his recommendation?
Yeah, but there was another one. I don't know. oh, remember Yellow Jackets with the girls that got through the plane.
Not happening. Yeah. Not happening, buddy.
And that was
not even close to
not
happening.
good.
No, not even close. So, the last Mission Impossible movie is a waste of time. You are insane. It was nonstop Ethan Hunt action, jumping off of planes.
Oh wait, did you see the new Predator?
Things. The new Predator was awesome. That was a good time at the movies. I want to say, what did I just go see? I think did we see that with the team? I went and saw a movie by myself the other night. Just out, I think the last WC. I just kind of went to the movies and just smedged out.
Yeah, what did you did tell me what you watched?
Yeah, new Predator is good. There we go. Oh, Tom Guest back to X Factor. Interesting. Passenger 57.
That I could.
What's the size?
You know, I was thinking. I almost said I could see that happening the other week. I should have said it because then I called
it. Yeah, Kyle called that one.
I called it in my brain, but I forgot to say it out
loud. So also just want to big thanks to everybody out here who is supporting the show every single week. We couldn't do it without your support. We're going to be giving away lots of prizes. But even if you guys just give us a like, a share, and throw in some comments in there is very helpful. Boost the algorithms and whatnot. Also, big thanks to our show supporters and sponsors. We got Alex FRAIGE and HORMESIS here. We've got Gen X Global, Pate Smith and Pate Smith Law. Take his advice for legal matters. Do not take his advice for movie matters.
Yeah.
But if you guys are trying to navigate the complexities of what to watch on Netflix.
Oh, that was Damien that said that.
Spick and Span Show. Go for the Spick and Span Show.
Yes.
If you guys need to navigate the complexities of the insurance claims for when the tree went through your roof or the hurricane, flooded your house, Pate Smith Law's your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's right. Oh, and then we got Muscleman sent me a link to a new. Oh yeah, those are cool. I saw this on. Yeah, it does look like it. So I did see this. Someone else sent me the new Nike goalie uniforms. Let's see if I can bring these things up. It was a cool concept that Nike I think just came in. I forgot what it's called.
This?
Goalie.
These?
Yeah, it's called. What are they called? Some sort of funny or crazy goalkeeper jerseys that they just came out with, and I forgot what the name of them were. But they had like a specific name or moniker to them. But I guess, yeah, the Nigeria one's sick. But yeah, Brazil. So I forgot what they were called. Oh, I have it here. It's called brought back the Mad Keepers jerseys. Yeah, and I guess this guy might be. Oh, and they got McGee on here? Dude, good job. So I'm going to put this up here. Oops. I'm going to send this thing to the old computer. And you guys be the judge of whether or not this guy is wearing a Proflex or not. Goalie.
Oh, yeah, where?
Hold on, it's coming. Well,
I just didn't know where I could
So this is the Mad Keepers jersey, and I think Gabe just sent me a better image of this. Yeah, someone else put it up on.
Here's
is
one.
This a ProFlex? You see a better picture? Yeah. Send that's the picture that you showed me. Kind of looks like it could be. I don't know.
I wonder if they use AI.
Possibly. I mean, that looks like it could be a pro. That looks like a ProFlex bottom to me.
Here we go. This is a good.
You got a better picture of that one?
Yeah, it's coming up here.
I don't know what you guys think on that chin strap on the bottom. Is there a chin strap? Yeah, I see the chin strap hole right there on his jawline. It's a ProFlex with a rope woven through the bottom. That's kind of neat. I mean, I don't know if it's a really much a nod to paintball whatsoever.
But you could always maybe.
We could say it is.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
sue him, get some money.
No, that's not how it works. That's not the goal there at all. It would be a nod to paintball to kind of like show there's something cool outside of paintball. And that would be great if Nike would sponsor paintball someday. So in my talks with, upper management in these companies, there isn't a big enough support group to I guess finance the shoe side of things. So basically every major company like that, like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, New Balance, every part of the sport revolves around the footwear, right? So we currently wearing the Freeze lacrosse cleats. So we're kind of like under the lacrosse division because they work really well for paintball. And that's because lacrosse is huge. And then there's football cleats, baseball cleats, there's soccer cleats. And so everybody who buys cleats out there, if those of you guys are watching, usually you go to like a Amazon or you go to a big box retailer, Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. And then you go in there and you say a Ross and you're like, I just want, a relatively inexpensive pair of cleats because I'm going to trash them. And you just buy whatever fits for whatever fits your budget. And so what ends up happening, Air Jordan football cleats. So what ends up happening is because there's so many different needs for so many different people. Like I like a little bit more ankle support. So if I wasn't wearing a lacrosse cleat, I'd try to probably wear a football cleat because it's just got more ankle support. Whereas some people want to wear soccer cleats specifically.
Yeah.
Very little ankle support. And so for paintball to have or to be sponsored with like some substantial amount of sponsorship, all of that budget revolves around what sells in that industry's footwear category. So even if the sport came in and, companies were like, okay, let's all carry New Balance cleats and let's exclusively across the board support New Balance because New Balance supports paintball. And if everybody started spending buying it, then they would be able to maybe justify it. But the problem is if we all just kind of like say BFP Gear goes and Lone Wolf and ANS and they're like, all right, let's support paintball. We're all going to carry New Balance. Well, they'd probably buy some lacrosse cleats and some football cleats and some soccer cleats to carry across the board. And the dollars spent go in specifically into those categories. So there's no trackable or quantifiable way or metric to really do that. And they're not going to just create a paintball cleat and be like, okay, let's see if this works. And then again, because there's a lot behind that, like the movement of football, lacrosse, baseball, soccer, tennis, to make footwear surrounding a sport is massive. Those are all multi-million-dollar industries just in the football or footwear category. So it makes it very difficult for a sport like Nike to come in and go, okay, I need to quantify this. So when Nike jumps into a new category, for instance, when it went into surfing, they made specific stuff for Nike Surf. They didn't make surfboards or wetsuits, but they made other specific stuff that pushed the brand in that area. Nike Skate, they made skateboarding shoes, right? And so they pulled into that category, which kind of took over, and then they went in and sponsored a bunch of stuff. So I just don't believe that the paintball industry supports that type of movement, unfortunately. So the only way to do it is what we did before in the past, which was when we were sponsored by Under Armour, specifically, was there was the Under Armour rep was with Dave Cheney, who now works at New Balance, but he would basically open up a couple of online retailers, and they would buy Under Armour footwear, and then you could categorize it and be like, okay, look, we sold $10,000 or $100,000 or $1 million worth of footwear in these big box or online retailers in paintball, so that now justifies this X amount of spend, 10% on ad spend or whatever, so they can put in 10,000, 100,000, a million, whatever it is. But the support just wasn't there, because again, at the end of the day, we're destroying our footwear, and most people out there, like, some people are going to go, these are sick, I want to buy them because Dynasty wears them, these are rad because they actually work, these are rad because they're comfortable, or these are the right price that fits my budget. All of which are acceptable answers. Again, we want to try our best, if we can, to support the companies that are supporting your favorite teams or whatever you're aligned with, but at the same time, it's got to fit your budget. But if you buy New Balance cleats, sure. If you buy Pro DNA cleats, great. Neither one of those, or Nike cleats or anything, really moves the needle. Aside from, if you buy Pro DNA cleats, that definitely moves the needle within paintball, which is great. But if you buy a pair of Nike cleats, there's no trackable data that says that sale on Amazon or at Dick's Sporting Goods went to paintball, regardless if you're a paintball player, unfortunately. So until they have like a trackable, quantifiable way to figure out where the dollars are being spent, no one will just jump in. And I believe that the Nike deal, when everybody was kind of running Nike, was just basically someone had extra dollars to spend in their
it was like
budget.
a nice.
It was like, I think it was one of the guys in the Pacific Northwest worked at Nike. I think he worked in the golf department, perhaps. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. And he was just kind of like, hey, we got extra dollars to spend, and I'm gonna kick down all my buddies in this pro teams, and you guys are all gonna get $150 to spend on Nike.com, which is cool, man. And again, you're hoping that there is something that clicks, and maybe if everybody went out and if we put this big movement together and we did this huge social push, and we're like, okay, everybody, this month, if the NXL was organized enough for this, the NXL is like, hey, we're really trying to land a big, even if it was Hertz or whatever it is. So we need to have massive social engagement at every single one of our events, so you can track all these metrics in this data. I was actually just on the call with HUME last night, because HUME, the body care, the body care company, because I'm a partner with them, and we were talking about a launch that just went into Sprouts. So they did an exclusive deal with Sprouts for body wash, and it was like the number one selling body wash that Sprouts has ever made and ever created. So it's and we're going to be in Target next year, early, like January, February. And so what they do is, when a launch happens, or when they need to drum up a lot of interest, they hit big time on socials across the board. So they basically send out massive email blasts to their customer base, but they take all their influencers and athletes and owners like myself, and they say, hey, look, we're going to be doing something big. We want to do activations, whether it's let's get to the Target in San Clemente and let's do like some big surfboard giveaway, or let's go to a Target near a paintball field, and Ryan will go out there and sign autographs and do giveaway a jersey. If you buy something, we're going to do something like that. Or for those of you guys who did buy stuff at CVS, there was a two for one. You sent me the receipt, and then they reimbursed you for one or both of your products. So thank you, everybody, for the support with HUME. If you don't know it, go check them out. They're a body care company, deodorant, all body wash, and now at Sprouts for actual body wash. But basically, what you want to do is, when we're getting non-endemic sponsors, is you need to be able to have like all these metrics and all these tags. So they have social media teams, those big companies. Yeah. Whether it's Sprouts or Nordstrom, or Nike and all that, and they see a spike in traffic, and if the NXL did it right, and they could show, and they can be like, hey, look at all the impressions we got, because the NXL could easily do something with Hertz or Nike or with one of these outside industry sponsors and say, hey, look, everybody tag this. If when you tag it, you're entered to win a VIP experience at the NXL, or you're entered in to win a pro jersey of your choice, or something like that, to incentivize people to do it. And then they take all that data that was collected and all those tags that happened, and then Hertz is like, wow, look at the impressions we got. This is really cool. Yeah. So that's what we need to do with these outside industry sponsors, whether it's Nike, New Balance, and you need to get their attention simultaneously. Hotel chains would also be really good.
Yeah.
We've talked about partnering with hotels. With Dynasty is like you could stay at Dynasty's hotel. We'll do like meet and greets every night or one of the nights and do like kind of like maybe a Thursday night breakdown of the field with everybody there. I thought that would be a really cool concept. And you partner with Hilton, and Hilton's like, okay, we'll comp some rooms.
Yeah.
But until there is, I think that we need to have more people together and on the same page of promoting and actually going out there and doing it. The Dynasty Hotel takeover. That's it. Sounds like it.
Hey, to answer your question,
Sorry.
no, we don't know a person that.
Oh,
You're our guy. Remember what you asked?
yes. We don't have a guy. Alex FRAIGE might have a guy though.
But I want to talk to that person also if you find one.
Oh, there you
Because I had a question as well.
go. You should, I think find a guy for that. I think you
Yeah.
can find anybody really,
Yeah.
but does anybody have a trademark attorney that or patent attorney? Is that what we're looking for? Handy? Anybody patenting things or trademarking things? Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel like that's happened, Verbal. And no, we don't want that. We don't want that one at all. Yeah, and Red Bull's always been a little.
Clatter Paintball said they do.
So many options on that one. Yeah, Clatter Paintball. All right, we're talking already.
Yep.
So. Yeah, that's kind of that. I mean, maybe we schedule Arturo for next week. I think is probably the move, so that way we can kind of give some stuff away. We got a couple more announcements and like still going on, and we were going to talk to Arturo about Kyle. Kyle, why don't you give us a little rundown on the MXL just real quick, and maybe if he jumps in, we jumps in, and if he doesn't, we just.
I mean, I guess. I'm trying to think what else I didn't say. One also, we got so lucky. I don't know if you saw a story. It was like
Oh yeah,
pouring yesterday, and it started hailing. It was real bad. But they had like an incredible webcast. Like you can go still see it's up. But they did a good, amazing job. Like tons of cameras, commentating the whole time. Like this is how. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you got to see it, but like they had like
the webcast is
angles.
sick.
He had like there was just a full. Oh, you've been there already.
His field's amazing.
Yeah. The pits were perfect. Like the TVs in the pits, everything was, everything was epic. It's like food, drinks, anything you could want. Like really nice, like lounge area there. Oh, we're playing here actually on this random. It's David Ramirez.
David Ramirez is also 40. He can make it to the 40 over 40 team.
Oh,
I like how he plays. He's good.
Oh, for
The veterans.
you know he was just telling me he wanted to play Europe this year.
Yeah.
So he was probably
Let's get him.
Yeah, I'll shoot him a message. What else? Yeah, I don't know. It was tournament. It had fun.
Guadalajara.
Yeah, it's like there's.
How's
Dude,
the
it was crazy.
competition down there?
So, it was good. I mean, we tied one and lost our first game. Then we mercy ruled the final. So it was I mean, like
in the finals.
Yeah.
Who'd you play?
TJ All Stars.
Oh, so
who
they
beat us in the
beat you
prelim?
guys.
Yeah, like
Oh.
decently 7-3. I mean, I had a towel like there was like 3 quick points, and then it was getting bad. But yeah, competition was pretty good, and then the Warriors recall team I think had like Mingo, Tommy Greenleaf as well. Also, there was I'd say the competition's good.
Oh, here. We'll get him in here. I'm here. What does that mean? Can you talk to him real quick? He says he's here. I don't know what that means. He's not at my house, and he's not on the link that I sent him. So.
Oh, maybe he's like I'm here. I've been watching the show for 30 minutes.
Arturo, if you're watching, click the link, please, that we sent you, and then you can join. Is he on? Did you text him that? Just say, click the link that Ryan sent you. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, amigo? So yeah, I wanted to get Arturo on real quickly just to kind of talk about the MXL and the season. Yeah, the Tauntaun or the Collision bought the Tauntaun spot. Yeah, he's standing outside my door. I don't believe that. Aha, there he is.
Yeah, I think there's still like, well, they bought the Tauntaun FSU spot, but Tauntaun still are trying to look for.
They're trying to
play.
find. All right, there he is, Artie. You made it.
What's up, boys?
¿Qué pasa?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you don't need to shout.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Can you really hear me?
Well, I actually kind of now. I'm actually kind of liking it now.
Vertical, so that
Vertically,
you
'cause
can
we
like put it right in the middle of
slide
us.
them right in the middle.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of nice here.
Oh, you want it like this, or you want me to switch?
No,
out?
this is-
No,
this
I
is
think
my
it's
phone.
good because
This
it's
is
like you're
actually
sitting,
perfect.
you're
It's like
sitting
you're sitting
right
with us.
Yeah.
And we don't have to like dodge our head around your body.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like it either. This is good. ¿Qué pasa, man? What's going on?
Nothing much. Just happy after the event. Still tired, but yeah, great. How about you guys? You good?
Yeah, we're great, man. I've just been taking care of children for the last straight every day, all day, every day. Camille's been on vacation.
Well, you had your vacation already, so
That's right.
that's what happens.
Hey, question for you.
Okay.
What, I mean, we were just talking about how you dodged a bullet with the weather. which
Yeah,
is
and the
nice.
hail.
And the hail.
Dude, it's crazy weather right now. It was raining all afternoon today also.
How was the turnout how was the turnout overall for the season for the MXL, and how was it especially for the final?
The events were great. All of the events were almost sold out. The last two, which was like the third and fourth, were a little bit less teams, let's say, just because of, I'm assuming, economy and time. The October one and the July one weren't as big as as this last one, for instance, or the first one, but great. Like I created another division after the first event where I had like a 3-man division, and then the next division was X-Ball. So I made like a 5-man D2, Race to 2 division, where some players started to play like only like 5 teams, and it ended up being like 11 to 12 teams at the end of the season. So 5 divisions across the board doesn't seem like easy, but we were able to grow in that regard, which is, I think, really cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Are you seeing an uptick in players that are coming for the first time and kind of like are just tournament level players at all?
Yes. The main thing that I'm looking at right now is that the first X-Ball division that we have, which is like D4, I think, is the one that has the most teams, and those teams didn't existed. Also, the 5-man division and 3-man division are like where all the new players are coming in,
Mm-hmm.
and only the 2 top divisions are the ones where are the same people, rotating, and where you lose some teams or some other teams come and go. But having more teams on those divisions that didn't play 1 or 2 years ago, that's where I'm seeing all that growth. And a lot of teams that stopped playing that didn't come to this last couple of events, when they're like, oh, we're gonna start coming again. Once that happens, I don't know what I'm gonna do with space, because like for this event, I didn't have any more slots to put in teams because of time. So hopefully all those teams come back, and whenever all the teams decide to actually play, that's when I'm going to be in trouble.
You could try starting before noon.
We did on Saturday.
Like
On Saturday,
like
our first game was what, 7:45, 8?
He's joking, Kyle. He's joking.
He's
because
joking.
It's Mexico time.
Well, what we did start
we
it.
don't start till 1 p.m.
We
every
did
day.
start at 2 on Sunday.
I believe that.
Dude, we start because everybody else started at 7. So
Yeah.
we actually started with lights, like the lights on the field. I had to
Dang.
turn them on.
Oh, really?
And at 7 a.m., where the sun hasn't risen yet, we started the lights, and then as soon as you could see properly, then we turned them off.
I didn't mind
but
starting
yeah.
at 2 on Sunday.
How cold is it in the mornings there?
In
mean,
Fahrenheit, it would have been like 45, I guess.
Oh wow, it's like really cold.
Well, no.
No, maybe more.
Last night, the past few nights here have been colder here
It should be.
than there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm asking is, can you effectively, if you have lights, could you operate the league? Because this could solve your problem a little bit, because you only have one field there, right?
Yeah.
And
Correct.
you could play like how those, Asia plays at night. They play like late games.
I feel like you need those. The really
if I were
good
able
lights.
to do better lights, so that everybody could see really, really good, then yes. So the solution for this is, and I did it at the beginning of the season. I started on Friday afternoon for the open teams. That way I was able to have like more time on the games and have more divisions.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I'm going to try to do for next year with the main two divisions, which are Premier and Ultimate Champions. Those are the names that I put to D2 and D3. But the main idea is to have them start on Friday, at least half their games, so that I can start putting more divisions in, because I want to do like a plus 40 division, like 3-man plus 40, and like a women's division, so that you can play in it, Ryan. And a lot of players have asked me if I can do something like that, but I don't have time.
Right.
So hopefully by doing that, and teams started, they weren't really happy with me when I did that on the beginning of the season, but that was the only way that I was going to be able to finish without actually starting another field, which is more expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when time comes, I will be able to move the field that I have on my field a little bit and put another one. So I already figured out how to make 2 fields on my field, but even doing that, I think the first step is to just have an extra day, or have a day.
Yeah. Do you do all of the events at your field in Guadalajara? Or because I know you used to do things in like Cancun and Mexico City. And Puerto Vallarta.
Normally I move around. This last year I did an event in Leon, which is close to me, like 2 or 3 hours, in a field there with a good friend. It's the Catania Paintball Field. Shout out to them. And I'm probably gonna return there next year. 2026. I'm probably gonna go to another city and do 2 in Guadalajara. So I'm gonna do only 4 events next year. I think 5 is too much. I'm gonna do 4 events, and mainly on my place. I don't know if you were able to watch the webcast, but
Ryan said he watched all of it the entire weekend.
Yeah, of course. I bet he did. Watching while he was watching his kids, for sure.
Yeah. I had to watch all the games. I shared the link.
Anyway, yeah, that was great. We had a lot of viewers. Like we had 4,200 in a moment for a couple of hours.
Oh.
Average was like 3,500, and then Sunday we had like 1,000 average, which was really nice. I've never seen that up. Not even for NXL, I've seen those numbers.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
that is really good.
Yeah. So I was really happy with the result of it, and it's the first time doing it for not being for a team that's new, doing a stream or a webcast like that. We're just gonna get better. So
yeah,
hopefully
I went back to it a lot
same.
too when I was like, because I would use it for scouting.
Okay.
So I would go back and then look through the days, and it was good. I mean,
yeah, you can see both breakouts at the same time, which is nice for scouting or for coaching point of view. We had replays, interviews. It was really nice, and we had a little bit of drone. So if we do it somewhere else, I just want to figure out how to also do the webcast as good as we did in Guadalajara. Because in Guadalajara, I have everything under control. I have like the paints, in a cold area. It's food. Everything's pretty good. So hopefully
you can guarantee that you're going to provide a good quality product.
Yes.
I talked to a good amount of people too that were seemed like they had went to World Cup as well. I don't know if you probably know more of the percentage of people, but it seemed like a lot of players there did come over to Florida.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know exactly the percentage, but definitely a lot of players from my league go to the NXL, and we want to make that bigger. So we want to take more teams, and I'm trying to talk to Tom to see if we can help players over here to make it cheaper so that it's more accessible. That's the main thing, really.
Yeah.
A lot of people that play paintball have the ability to go to the US, as in they have visas and they want to go. It's just a matter of the money the money around it if they don't have sponsorships. So, you know, that's something that I want to discuss with him so that we can make it more accessible, so that we can work together, and whoever plays my league gets to go, and whatever I can get for them, just like in a cheaper point of view, like cheaper paint, and, you know, try to hook them up so that they can, you know, play in easier and have more teams also competing in the US.
Do you have the dates for your next year yet?
Yes. We were just discussing some changes. The venues, like I said, are going to be yet to be discussed. I wanted to bring also all those things so that I can show them here, but, you know, I was running in traffic, so I wasn't able to do it. But first event's going to be February 20th to the 22nd. Second event's going to be in May 22nd, that weekend basically also, just because it's just right before World Cup, FIFA World Cup. There's going to be some games here in Guadalajara, some games in Monterrey, so it's going to be crowded. So we want to avoid having people traveling at those dates. Then we're going to go to the 20th of August, which that same weekend, like 2 weekends before Paris, so that we can also like have time to make that happen. Are you doing
the Nations Cup again with Mexico?
Hopefully, yes. Yes, we're trying to take all, like, also women's over 40s and all the divisions that we can. Hopefully more people are getting involved after like seeing that it's doable. So
sweet.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool to be able to take all these people over. A little bit more work, but it's exciting. And then the last one's going to be November 27th, just basically the weekend before this one that just happened, to try to avoid this weather that's pretty weird, but, you know, might as well do it the weekend before.
November.
What do you think about the event, Kyle?
I thought it was awesome, and we won, so
makes it sweet.
Yeah, can't complain. But I've always liked coming down there. I just wait for Hector to tell me when we're gonna go. I couldn't go actually, you know, last year, because I think they went down there last year at this time, right? For the last event last year?
Probably.
I think because like it was off season, I was like super stressed with like dealing with the off season stuff, and this year it was like a little bit more calm. So it was like, yeah, for
just
sure
because we're teammates now. Is that easier now?
What is
just
it?
Because we're teammates. I'm just saying that is it calmer now that we're teammates?
It's just calmer.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, I changed the dates as much as I could to avoid, you know, I talked with Mike Hinman to not put dates over his dates with USXPL, his Florida League, and WC.
I mean, there's so many different dates. You put your final event next year over Thanksgiving weekend.
I know, and I don't want to do that though. But
Black Friday.
Just switch it to Christmas over Christmas.
Yeah,
that's what we need. Feliz Navidad.
People wouldn't come. So yeah, the Paintball Fate also has an event on this same weekend, and they also want to support. You know, they have a tournament also at Dallas at this same weekend. So I was just like,
it's hard.
It's hard. It's almost impossible to make events and not put them on top of like other Latin leagues, but at least you have to, like, you know, make your events as, you know, as free as possible for everybody to come.
Let's talk really quickly while we have you here, just on another topic about the new Dynasty additions, the new roster that we have.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, what are your thoughts?
I think we have you know, all sorts of weapons now. Having Kyle also in the mix will help us, you know, have another point of view, fight you a little bit on the you know, practices. That's nice. We need somebody to fight with you because it's not fun anymore with Alex. You know, he concedes too much now.
Alex is watching right now too.
Yeah. Hey, Al. I think it's fine. I think all the players that we have are so good now, and we're going to be able to practice each other. And I think that's going to make us, you know, way better now. having all those, having Mikey back is also great. You know, like I think Mikey's one of the best players out there for sure. And I actually haven't had the time to call him to
He's
tell him
pumped.
how excited I am. Yeah, I'm pumped with everybody, with Archie, everybody that's on the team right now. I think it's gonna, you know, make it hard to even get playing time now. So I better get my game up, you know, so that I can be in the field at least a little bit. So yeah, exciting. I think we have everything we need now, all the pieces of the puzzle, and excited for next year.
Sick. Yeah, I am
Yeah.
too. I mean, I this is going to be definitely a fun season. It's gonna be exciting. I also like having the competitive nature of everything to really get like it gets rid of the complacency. You know, like you're
Yeah,
just not
totally.
you're not like
You're not fighting for your spot anymore sometimes when you think that regardless of how you play, you're
Exactly.
gonna, and it's subconscious. Nobody wants to say that, oh, I'm working as hard, but subconsciously you know that it doesn't matter.
if
You're
you
gonna
got a
be on
spot.
the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's good. It's good for ourselves to be able to compete with each other for playing time and to make us better. And it's only good when you have all these weapons and you can be more versatile with your players, because then you become very, one-dimensional, and people will see that easy. And now we can, if you, Ryan, are, falling apart and your knee's not good or whatever it is, or maybe I'm not good, we still have 3 or 4 players ready to fucking go and get it, right? So it's all good. You're like, motherfucker. No, I mean, it's great. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. And we're gonna be coming down, I think, in February again to your field.
So just after my first MXL, we have a practice with Dynasty here, Guadalajara, Mexico. So we're gonna be over here. I don't know if I'm gonna make my first event in my place. If I do, then that's great. If I don't, then next weekend after my event, we have a practice with you guys, with everybody, and we'll see a lot of people coming down just to watch us. I'm sure.
I know. You better make sure that someone is there to keep the grass nice and neat, though.
I know.
I don't want the MXL to tear that thing up, and then I gotta go over there and like not have 6 inches of grass under my body at all times.
Pristine. I was just thinking about you, bro. I was just like, I need to take care of Ryan because he's gonna be just out of the couch, and he needs to be soft, as soft as it is. Yeah.
The rain came at a perfect time right after the event, though.
I know. I'm gonna make sure that feels perfect for next year. I talked with Blake a little bit about that, and he was like, "Oh, well, Blake." He's like, "Nah, it doesn't matter. Whatever. If the event's just a weekend before, it's gonna be fine." But at the same time, I always want the best for the team, so maybe I'll move it.
Just gotta send Blake down there. Just send Blake down there to manicure the grass.
Yes,
leave his pregnant
he's
wife
good at
up in the cold for a week before, so he can go out there and trim all the grass with the scissors.
She's gonna be probably in the beach somewhere while he's trimming the grass.
I think at that point in time she's not gonna be allowed to be on a plane.
No, she's probably gonna be having a second baby.
Yeah. No, his grass is good, man. Arturo's got a really nice field. It's not only is it like it's this like pristine, perfect. I think it used to be like a grass making factory or something. Yeah, sod factory.
If you want to call it like that, yeah. It was a
grass making factory.
Grass factory. That's a grass factory.
That's the earth.
Yeah, that's what it used to be. That's how I actually, when I put something new on my field, like let's something that's gonna kill the grass, I'm like, oh man, this is so nice. I don't want to put like something in there, but sometimes it's like, okay, well, I need to make something. So,
down the street from your field, there's like that one massive field, and there's like a pack of 30 dogs that just like roll around together.
That's
yeah. You saw them?
I had obviously they're like all over the place, but like this was like a pack. Like it looked like wolves. They were like all just running around together, like in this massive field.
It's funny that you mentioned those, because the first time I saw them, I thought they were sheep. There was so much of them that I was like, what the hell? Sheep on that grass? And then there were dogs. They're actual like dogs from like the street, and they're like a big pack of like 35, 40
formed
dogs.
a gang.
Yeah, they'll eat you, Kyle. You better go.
They
with your
probably
friends.
would. I'm not
Yeah.
going anywhere near those stray dogs.
Yeah.
Stray dog pack.
No way. Dogs are the most vicious.
Definitely.
They're for
Yeah,
they're for
my
future
dog
tacos. It's a taco factory. That's a taco farm next to the factory of Cessped.
Oh,
those dogs better not go close to a taqueria because they're gonna get
Oof.
snatched. Sorry.
oof.
Yeah. We always say, Harrison always says this when we go passing a taco spot. He will just yell, "Son de perro," which means they're made
from
of the
dogs.
dog. So yeah, people that are eating will just be like, "What? Is he telling the truth? What?"
You got to do that. Like you got to do that in like a when you see us white folk eating tacos down there. Then it'll really throw them for a loop.
I got a funny
The
story about the tournament. I was, Cord, that we tried to get on the field like 3 times. He couldn't get to the starter box when we let him play. He's like our help, our main pit guy, but we're teaching him how to play paintball. It's like,
Nice.
but not, he's like, anyways, he came and he's like running pits, and then he's like, I'm like, are you getting the pods? And he's like, they told me I can't go get them. And I was like, what? Why did they tell you that? Who told you? And he's like, well, I guess I need a mask. Tyler was like, yeah, he was on the other side of the field in between the split deck, no mask. He was like running. And I was like, yeah, dude, you can't. What? No, of course you can't do that.
Oh no!
But I missed that.
Sorry.
Yeah, at the tournament on the first day. But it was
You
pretty
guys
funny.
didn't got a penalty or anything?
No.
Just a warning?
Yeah.
Hey, amigo, you can't do that.
Yeah, and they just
That's
sent
not
him out.
that's
there
not a
just-
penalty down there.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
normal.
yeah.
That's
Almost
legal.
most of my reps are from here, from yours
Yeah.
side.
From your side.
Yeah, from your side of the wall. Yeah, I remember the first time you came, Ryan, or not the first time, but one of the first times that I saw your blog or whatever your thing you had. You were eating tacos on like a carnita spot where they put like the pork on the big,
Dude, it had teeth in it.
caso. Exactly, and that's my point.
It was a jawbone. It was a jawbone. This guy was like, you can see it. It's on my YouTube channel. And they were like, literally, I'm like, what is this right here? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it was.
I can't believe you were eating there, bro.
Oh,
Now that I know you, you're like, I can't believe it. Was it for the viewers? Maybe.
I didn't eat. No, I mean, no. I just was like, I was hungry, and the guys. I was with Tierra and them,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was just like, we're like, yeah, let's get some tacos, and we were at the spot, and I was eating them, and I looked down and I go, oh, are those teeth?
Man.
Oh,
Is there another name there? Oh, just his full name.
I'll put this here. Alex was trying to get in, and
Nice.
We're wrapping it up soon, but
we're wrapping it up.
we'll let him get a couple one-liners in if he wants.
Yeah. I sent him the link again. He was maybe he'll join. Yeah, you guys can
Yeah,
watch.
he's right there.
You can watch the travel video on my
Pinterest.
YouTube channel, on my Pinterest.
Interesting.
Arturo, now you can turn your phone sideways.
Arriba!
Okay. BJ, how are you, dude?
Leche de chupacabra.
Leche de
Cabrón.
chocolate, güey.
Cabrón.
Oh, leche de rodillas de riñón.
The rodillas de Ryan, no bueno. Rotas.
Rodillas
Jodidas.
de spaghetti.
What's up, dude?
How do you say overcooked in Spanish?
Están quemadas.
Quemadas.
They're burnt.
Rodillas.
They're burned. Yeah. They're cooked.
So, Ryan, I got an idea for you, bro. So here's what you do.
Okay.
You pre-record like a bunch of Spick and Span shows. So you pump them out like in one day, right? So you have them all in the can, but you don't tell Camille, and you get to go hide out for an hour every Tuesday and not have to do the show.
And then we could just head down to Firehouse at
Yeah,
4
you just
p.m.
you get like a dummy and you put it in the chair, and then
No, we hit play on it, and then we locked his door.
Hold on.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
dude, just you talking about going back down to Mexico got me pumped, bro. That was like the
Dude.
best trip of the year last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
just
wait.
in case
Honestly,
you
out
look
of
through
all
the
the
window.
tournaments, all the trips, that was the winner. There you go. And you got it, yeah.
Hey, what's
You
up,
did the Home
everybody?
Alone- The Home Alone maneuver. You got to put the light on in there, and then like the silhouette in the window.
Oh man, that's funny.
So if you haven't been down to Guadalajara, book a trip. It's great. It's a sleeper city. I mean, we went to this, like this spot Arturo took us to is like this street. and it had all these great restaurants and little spots to get cocktails and treats and all- What?
Yep. Tlaquepaque, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Tlaquepaque. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
yeah.
right. It's
And
on.
you
on
know the
this-
thing about it is like people go to Mexico and they're like, oh, we're going to Cancun or we're going to Cabo, or they go to like all these tourist places.
Kyle, yeah.
Guadalajara isn't like that. They have like the local tourist spots. Like for the locals, that's where they go. And like I feel like other Mexicans go there to like have a vacation. And it's really close to Tequila, and it's like it's amazing, man. Like I definitely recommend going down there, playing a little paintball and seeing the sights.
Yeah,
we
you
went
should bring your
down to
family
Sure.
down.
Tequila is cool. Went a couple years ago.
Al?
Did you go to Tequila?
A couple years back, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe, yeah, year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, you've definitely been there, Kyle. Probably with the
Yeah.
team, with what team that brings you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
That was when
Never heard of-
Fran came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I forget when that was. I think Damien.
Yeah, definitely-
Damien came that time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Damien always goes to Tequila and gets hammered. Because what you do when you go to Tequila, you just go to the factory.
The place that
Alright,
has that big bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
not
went
the
there and
craft
everyone
factory,
got
but the
sick.
Tequila
I
factory.
think Skinny Kevin came too.
That
Yes.
that tracks.
Of course. Yeah. Kevin
I heard
wouldn't
his
miss
soul
that.
is still there.
But after that trip, I definitely got Montezuma's revenge. Remember I told you I came back and it was like
Yeah, I mean,
3 days.
You guys are just drinking tequila, a shared bowl.
yeah.
Out of place?
But I don't think I think it was like a random
Yeah.
like it was like
Right.
a
All
gallon.
right, everybody, drink out of the goblet.
No, but it was like a michelada. I think is where I got it from.
Yeah. It's pretty hot out here. It's really hot. Can I get some more ice, please? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Mostly every team that comes down for the experience of the MXL to Guadalajara goes to Tequila like a couple of days before and gets hammered. Or you can do like there's a train that takes you there and you're
I heard it's
drinking.
the worst.
No, it's good. It's nice.
I
The
read
train?
I read a review on the train. If you're down there during the summer months, it's like 150 degrees inside the train, and people are just barfing all over on the way back. Like it's great on the way there. You're like, woo, we're going
Yeah.
to Tequila.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're all drinking out of a trough together, and then you got to get on the train and go back.
That checks out because I think our Sprinter van was like that on the way back too.
Yosh and I flew down there on Aero Mexico, and they come by with a drink cart, and they're like, "Anything to drink?" And then they're like, "Hold up a bottle of tequila," and they're like, "Tequila?" And they're like, "Sure." And they're just pouring neat tequila on as a drink, like, and everyone's drinking it. It wasn't just us. It was like that was like it wasn't a bottle of. Usually it's like a bottle of water. They just had like you could get a drink or just tequila.
Yeah, I was on our flight too. They were like, we have all these. I was like, you have vodka? They're like, no, just tequila only. I was like, all right.
It was bomb tequila
nice.
though. I mean, like it was. I mean, for an airplane tequila, it was top level. Like it was
Dang.
smooth, it was delicious, it was great.
Oh man,
How you been, Artie?
I'm good, dude. I was
Sato?
so busy. Yeah, I'm really well. It's me. It's I'm going good, but then I'm sleepy on the car. Sleepy. Oh, I'm sleepy. But yeah, it was tough, dude. This event was better than any other event that I've made. We
Ever.
had like this. Yeah, the webcast. We had like a
The webcast
award
was great.
ceremony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
webcast
the
was
award
really
ceremony at the end was nice. Bigger team, just making sure that everybody, that everything was covered. And obviously there's areas that I can be better, but having an event like this where everybody's like super excited and super happy and thanking you for the event, it's just like, and this is kind of like normal because everybody's really like that, and we're always having that same amount of like, quality, let's say. But this time, like just having the webcasts and interviews and trying to make it more professional for players, and you do it for them, right? So all the time when they're like out of the field, you can see their faces where they feel like they're the stars. So that's, for me, that's, that's where it's at. It's not about, as long as they're, having the best experience, that's great. Having good paint, good refs, everything else, and just the full experience. So really excited, really happy. I haven't even been able to watch a lot of it, but just by watching it through the live thing was nice. And having all the people live watching, all the viewers that we had, I was like, holy shit, this is something else. So there's a good thing there that I'm sure that we can create it, because what we did is we brought influencers that never played paintball. We explained the game to them. We actually had them playing at the end of the tournament.
I was just looking at that.
And,
I was just looking at that.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. So what we do is we invite other people, and we get an audience that never played paintball, and they're like, oh, what is this? Like, all those 4,000 people that were watching the webcast, probably like 95% of them didn't play paintball.
Really?
So, oh yeah, like it was all those viewers were because those influencers shared the link. So we went
influencers.
Mm-hmm.
So we basically had a lot of like people watching, the game, while we're explaining how you play it, what are the rules, why we do everything basically on the webcast, so that it was kind of like doing the ESPN thing where you're going to an audience that doesn't know what they're watching. So it's kind of hard to explain when you're doing the double deck and all this stuff. But while you're explaining it to the girls and the guy that are like Warzone champions, and they play and trying to get to that audience, that's something where I think that hopefully we can get more teams locally playing, so that we grow the sport, at least, over here. So that was pretty cool.
Well, you're doing a great job. And I will say, even Miko commented on how good the webcast was.
Oh, nice.
A lot coming from him. And also, like, I mean, I've been down there, obviously. The infrastructure and the field that you have is like, it's a very special place. So one of the coolest venues I've played paintball at, just because like it's like they have all of the things. You can go there and hang out and not play and have a really good time. Right? They have a bar, they've got food, they've got a lounge area, they got people giving massages, they've got hanging out, they've got, all of it. So kind of like a place like, I wish we had something like that here, because then you could bring the whole family and they can enjoy the day there, instead of just, mom or dad going to play paintball for the day and then, showing up at night, back home at night, all battered and tired from, sliding around on rocks.
Is that what you tell everybody when you and Margaret come home all battered?
Oh, Margaret.
You said mom and dad go play paintball.
Mom or dad.
Mom and dad go play paintball, and then they come home and mom's all bruised up.
Well, I mean, I go with your mom.
That was perfect.
Bravo.
It's funny, like, when you said I had influencers out there, I had this like picture in my mind of that guy in the bee costume from Telemundo, like running around playing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the weather girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that, Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
That's all you see. Everybody does.
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see you, Artie.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm excited for next year. We're gonna have fun here in Mexico. Do we have a practice before that practice here?
Yeah, we have
Diego,
practice
right?
in like a month.
No mames.
Sí, güey.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
No mames, güey.
Yeah, Feliz Navidad, and we have practice the 22nd to the 25th
Of January.
January.
Okay.
Month and a half.
All right. Cool.
So
Perfect. San Diego. Do we know what the field already or no?
Yeah, it'll be at. I just talked to Todd Martinez. It'll be at the Giant San Diego or the SC Village Lakeside.
Cool.
So we'll have a full weekend. So anybody in town or wants to come out and enjoy some nice weather. I mean, knock on wood. Who knows what's gonna happen in January?
Yeah.
But you're just crossing your fingers that San Diego treats us well.
Yeah. Yeah. It is raining season, isn't it, over there at that time? Like winter. There's always like a little bit of like.
Yeah, it's always
a little bit
winter,
of
but who
rain.
knows? Like who knows really?
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Should I start booking my flights then, or should I wait like to the last second, like always?
Yeah, just go ahead and
What do you
let us know when you're crossing the border. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. You just let us know. Right when you're walking across the border, just let us know when you're arriving.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. All right, guys. We got to finish this drawing for our boat squad members. We're doing a little giveaway here, and then
Awesome.
then we're gonna cut it and get this thing uploaded to our podcast. If you guys are wondering, this is dubbed into a podcast, so you don't have to actually watch us. You can just listen to our beautiful voices bantering back and forth. Wherever you get your favorite podcasts, on Apple or Spotify. We're on all those spots. Probably Amazon. I don't know if that's even use that thing.
Kindle, Pinterest.
You can give away some Greenspan headbands too. I got some.
Those got too many of those things? You're not using them as toilet paper?
I found them behind the toilet.
There it is. Beat you to it. Dude, could you imagine using a headband as a toilet paper? Just flossing down there?
You'd have to do it like that.
Yeah, you would. I guess like in medieval
work.
times, they used to
Sounds like
use
it might work good though.
Well, they used to use a rope. There would be like at the castle. At the castle, there would be just like this big long rope. And you just kind of floss down there. Yeah.
I mean, the shape of a rope actually isn't.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. unless you got to use the rope more than once in one day.
Yeah, that's true.
If you visit Tequila.
If you have Montezuma's revenge,
Yeah,
then the rope
if you're
is not a
dead,
great idea
if you're in a Mexican castle and you got to use that thing 15 times, dude, you're gonna be out, bro.
These tacos were too
You need one of those machines they have at the gym where you pull the rope
It's
down
exactly
and
what it is.
it cleans.
A Mexican castle.
You're down in the Mayans, dude. Those guys are just poor fools.
Can imagine.
Banana leaves and ropes.
Yeah, we didn't have ropes back in the day. We only had nopales, way.
Nopales.
Oh,
Corn husks. Once you're done with your tamale, you might want to hold on to that one.
Hey, would you like a chocolate covered tamale?
Yeah. Your tamale comes with built-in toilet paper. Oh man. Okay, we digressed pretty quickly.
yeah.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Alex, I have you on the board here for sponsoring as one of the sponsors for our charity raffle. So thank you in advance for.
Yeah, just let me know what you need. I got you covered.
I know it. So. If those of you guys who want to get to visit dynastypaintball.com, you guys can jump in on the raffle that just went live. Actually went live to all of our discounted merch perk and Dynasty Champions Club members at a discounted price yesterday or Monday. Yeah, that's yesterday. And for everybody else, it is ready to rip. So you guys can go on there and support a good cause and win a good cool prize. Oh, you got the Andrade video? Where'd you get that? Did you steal that? Oh, sorry. Do you see it with that jersey?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Arturo?
You got that?
Yeah, where'd you get that?
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't know if that's culturally
Beautiful.
appropriate.
That's gold right there. Dorado, as they say.
Dorado.
You watch any good new shows, Alex?
I did just watch the Guillermo del Toro version of Frankenstein
Oh yeah,
I think.
yeah.
on Netflix. It's good.
Yeah, I liked
Worth a
it.
watch.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Ryan didn't like it.
I mean, it was just.
Well, Ryan, see here, I already know what Ryan's problem is
Yeah,
going to be.
yeah.
It's something where he couldn't suspend disbelief, and he's like, "That's not how the stitches would look," or something like that.
No, that wasn't it at all. Was that Christian Bale
I don't think so.
as Frankenstein?
Oh.
No, they had to get a giant ass guy to play him. That guy was huge.
Yeah.
I thought he was in a Frankenstein movie that just.
it was the
came
guy
out.
from No Country for Old Men.
I bet you it was the guy who was like the giant in Game of Thrones or like the Alien movie or whatever.
Hodor.
Yeah, Hodor.
Jacob L. I thought Christian Bale was
look
in
it
a
up?
Frankenstein.
It's Oscar Isaacs who plays Victor.
yeah.
Frankenstein. It's good. It's a good movie.
Oh, he's in the movie. He's in The Bride. He's the Frankenstein in The Bride with Jake Gyllenhaal. That one looks wild.
You should watch
I never saw that. What is that?
No, it comes out. It comes out next year. It's supposed to come out at the same time.
Watch the Beast in Me. Speaking of Christian Bale, the Beast in Me has like a very American Psycho like vibe to it.
I'll watch it. That part where he ate that chicken for just a little too long.
Oh, I know. It gets way crazier.
Okay.
This dude's 6'6".
Dang.
I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna put it on the docket for tonight. I'm gonna try to get through 2 episodes. Probably not gonna make it through that. Let me get the.
He looks like Tom Guest, bro. The guy who played Frankenstein is Tom Guest.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, he was actually that tall?
Yeah, 6'6".
All right, I'm gonna get the wheel queued up here. Let me see if this is.
What else? What else we got?
For me? I don't know. I don't have anything, man. I've just been slaving away over here. Dude, Avatar? What?
All right,
Oh, yeah.
guys.
December 18th.
That's this. It comes out December 18th.
Get
Yeah.
your tickets, bro.
Dude, that's what we should do for our Dynasty family night. Is go see that movie.
How do you say Avatar in Espanol?
El perro dorado.
I thought that's dog.
Golden dog.
Probably something like Habitar.
Avitara.
Habitat means to live in, or to live in. But el perro dorado means avatar.
Does it really? The golden dog?
The golden dog. No, avatar is avatar. That's how you say it.
Habitar.
Habitat.
You have to change it. It can't be the same.
I was like,
It has to be-
Arturo,
in
how do you say
Mexican, it's
yogurt?
different.
How do you say yogurt in Spanish? You know, you told me?
Yeah, yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yogurt. Yogurt. How do you say Home Depot or Walmart? People are gonna cancel you now.
No.
Never.
Don't say it. I love you guys, dude. And I love
I
everyone.
know. We love you back. We love to make fun of ourselves. That's what we do in Mexico. So good. We have a good sense of humor.
All right, I'm gonna spin this wheel. Actually, we can. I don't know
So
how
we're
to
gonna
cha-
get
I
in
don't know
some
how to
echo,
change-
but you
I don't know how
guys
to change the. I don't know how to turn the audio off on this stupid wheel.
Chad Powers? All right, I'll check it out.
Oh, that is really good.
What is it?
You should definitely Chad Powers. You haven't seen that one?
What is it? What's it
With
about?
Glenn Powell.
Oh, no, this looks
Uh,
funny.
Yeah, Glenn
Oh,
Powell.
they said it's not too. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, I'll just
Yeah.
turn this down. All right, I'm gonna spin the wheel right now for the mega support status members, or sorry, the boat squad. We already had Tyler Perkey, Kat Hazelwood, Lonnie Frazier, Bryant, and Carl Spentral have won prizes already. This is for our boat squad members. You're gonna win these Topaz goggles right here, dude. New member, Curtis 907. Let's go.
Canaries, bro.
Can you wear those in the?
I don't know. You can wear these wherever you want.
You can wear them to a rave.
Yeah, this is the Joe Barrett specials. Let's go, Curtis. You in there? Let's go. Brand new member, Curtis 907. Make sure we have your address, Curtis, and I'll send these goggles out to you. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. Just joined. Brand new boat squad member. Coming in hot out of the gate with a win. We're gonna give some boat squad member stuff away next month as well. In the meantime, we got Carl Spentral, Bryant, Lonnie Frazier, Kat Hazelwood, and Tyler Perkins, who just won. We spun it in the background, just kind of like because we were yapping, so we didn't want to take up too much of your guys' time. As a reminder, you guys can get your QLS goggles. The pre-sale is going on right now. These are actually one of the cool things that we kind of talked about here on these specifically, is that you can all of the goggles are interchangeable with themselves, so you can peel off the front layer. So you can see this is the brown and the olive drab right there. This one is the olive drab and the brown. I just kind of took the get that thing. So it's kind of a cool way to
great sales pitch there, Greenspan. I'm out of here. Love you, Artie. Love
Hey,
you.
Alex,
Love y'all.
we need you down here to help us. We try to finish this in one show.
I'll be over in 15 minutes.
It's 7 bottles.
What was the name of that again?
Well, this one is not.
Is it the
This one's
Nebuchadnezzar?
not the Gary Bomb. The
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh man,
The
you guys
Gary
suck.
Bomb.
Bye.
all right.
Later.
Alrighty. Thank you. Great tournament.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you guys. I'm also heading out. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for everybody that came. Hopefully, I can see more teams out there. Let's go.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Artie.
No worries. Thank you, Ryan.
Feliz
Love you
Navidad.
guys. Yeah, Feliz Navidad. I'll call you before that, but Feliz Navidad and everything else.
Okay.
Bye.
Sounds good.
Later.
Later again.
Put this in here so it doesn't fall over.
Yeah, put it because this is like banging into my knees and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I was like,
yeah,
what?
it's
You've
super,
had that
super
for-
annoying right here. I just it's just
You
too
just
heavy.
didn't- yeah.
I just kind of was gonna push him through the pain here.
Yeah.
Well, hey, big thanks to everybody who tuned in today. Epic show again as always. And meeting. We had a blast. Great. Thank you to Anthony. He had a bunch of really good nuggets to talk about. If you guys did get thin frames from him, they are replacing all of your foam, and so that's kind of waiting for shipping. As a reminder, if you're just joining this, he did talk about the foam and what they're doing with those. That was at 18 minutes into the show, so you guys can always rewind this and listen to the first 18 minutes or right around the 18-minute mark.
Yep.
To get some more information specifically about that. Big thank you to all of our show supporters and our members. As a reminder, if you guys are on a team and you're looking for sponsorship, or even if you're a scenario team, or if it's you and just your 4 or 5 other buddies that all want to rock some cool JT gear, we've got big packages available for all of you, tailored specifically for you. Just go to paintballsponsorship.com. We are launching the Brigade program for our scenario players, so we can get you guys custom gear lined up for whether you play exclusively in the woods or exclusively on tournament fields. Doesn't matter what division you are. Visit paintballsponsorship.com. We've got 3 custom tailored packages specifically for you, and in most of those packages you can choose a QLS frame as one of the goggle items. So really cool concepts and really cool packages there tailored for all of you guys. And again, these QLS frames are on sale at jtpaintball.com, and you can pre-order them there. And I'm literally, if you pre-order them, going to be up at the warehouse shipping them next week for you. So make sure you guys get them in time for Christmas. Order a couple pairs because, again, this is one of the cool, I think this is the unsung hero about these goggles, that you can adjust or switch the face plates out. The locking mechanism, you just kind of pop it off, and then you put whatever color you want on the front, which is kind of cool. And there will be some custom ones that come out as well. I can see like a Dynasty front, a lot of options.
Yeah.
The olive drab and the brown are really cool. They got the clear blue, the clear, all clear, and then there's the blacks.
I like the contrast on that one.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, huh? It's kind of fun. Anyway, $120 comes with the lens, the frame, and this limited edition strap with glitter on the inside. Let's see, did we get everything? Make sure you guys go to dynastypaintball.com and buy a raffle ticket. We've got a ton of prizes coming out. There's going to be some bundled prizes from everybody from HORMESIS, JT, Tigerwear, Eclipse, HK Army, ProFlex Builder, Dynasty. We've got a bunch of stuff, man.
And typically, too, I mean, we'll get some stuff, probably big prizes, too, in, like, surprise. So.
Yeah. So we're going to get some big stuff coming in. All right, everybody. Thanks for... This is a long one. We just did a marathon episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
A little quiet as far as rumors and moves this week, but...
I might have just gotten one, but I have to confirm it. I got a text message at the end of the show.
I thought one, like, kind of...
Might have come out.
There might be one in there. It wasn't, like, said out loud, but, like, there was a little hint in the show at one point. For one, I think. I wonder if it's yours. But Ryan and I will be talking about that when this shuts down. So, unfortunately, we'll leave you on that cliffhanger.
Where the...
I
heard where Ryan Young is.
And Oliver.
Spicka
Lang back to
Span Show!
Oliver Lang.